I'm gonna say you can cover your ears.
The Google Career Certificate changed my life. Being able to connect with employers through the platform was their support that I needed. I made a full
City
career
of
pivot
champions,
to
too many
UX
haters
design.
can't claim it. Dallas Cowboys, the Maverick Stars, and the Rangers. Come on down and get time. You know what makes you famous to walk around rowdy and proud. How could you blame us? So take a time out with Jeff now for your breaking news. Like, subscribe, and comment like you know what to do. New free agents, newest trades, all the sports exclusives. Even if you need a smile, Jeff gon' act a fool. Just sit tight and listen close for your favorite team. Never know what deal just might pop across your screen. Or new injuries, or who just might be out for weeks. Sports predictions, stats on your fantasy. So get your ticket out and double check all your numbers. There's a chance you could have hit the spread over and under. I'm finna be ballin' for the summer with no drama. Jeff, tell them where you coming from.
Jeff, tell them where you coming from. Hey, say you know where I'm coming from, man. I'm coming from a little bit breaking news, man. You know the NFL free agency I started day 2. We got a lot of breaking news. Got more to come, but I'm pretty excited over here. Cowboys got a little bit breaking news. Uh, I don't know if Philip had any breaking news so far.
We resigned our cornerback. We picked up
Okay,
Rashad Penny. Um, we signed a couple more guys. So couple key guys they keeping. They lost some guys, but nothing real major.
nothing major now.
Nah, not major.
Well, man, we sitting here day 2, man. The legal tampering period kicked off yesterday, where players can agree to deals, but nothing becomes official until tomorrow when the league year opens. Uh, so day 2 into free agency, man. It's gonna be a lot of more moving and shaking going on, man. So let's start. Let's kind of start it off, man. This first topic, free agent surprises. Any free agent surprises that y'all see so far?
I
And
mean, probably I'm saying the whole the Jimmy G thing that threw me off.
tell you, come on, Jonathan. So the world can see who giving these surprises. So when they looking for you in the street, they can know who the they know who the bads when they see him in the streets.
Yeah.
You know, because sooner or later the world gonna know who the timeout with Jeff Crew is eventually, man. They gonna see you out there. They gonna say,
Sure.
"Hey, man, ain't you one of them co-hosts on the timeout with Jeff, man? You said something crazy on the show."
I don't think that's crazy though.
I know.
Mine, that was mine. I'm like, what you let car go for? Like, it wasn't like an upgrade.
Well, I
Well,
think the only reason they because he Jimmy G played for him in New
yeah,
England.
Yeah, I know, but still, like, is that not a downgrade?
To me,
well,
it's a downgrade to me too. But he probably
Yeah.
felt like Carr didn't fit the system.
Okay.
also he's gonna be guaranteed, I think, 40 million. So you kind of getting cheaper too.
Yeah.
Getting cheaper, and then because I mean it wasn't Carr's fault, but uh I think I was kind of talking to I think I was talking to Jonathan. I think it was when I was telling him, like, with Jimmy G, he had led a team to the Super Bowl, and even though they lost D Waller today in the trade, uh he still got those weapons over there, because it wasn't the Raiders' problem last year wasn't the offense. They lost a lot of games by losing leads late in the game, double
Yep.
digit leads. So if Jimmy G can, you know, do what he did in San Fran, maybe a little bit better, playing on the system that he's familiar with Josh McDaniel. Like I said, he got Adams, and now he got Jacoby Myers, and then you got your running back coming back right now. He on the franchise tag, so
Hmm.
it ain't no telling what. Oh, they still got Winfro as like a third or fourth receiver, Hunter Winfro.
Yeah. Uh huh.
So I mean, he should still be able to be productive over there. You know, like I said, can he win the game for you? You don't want to expect him to win now, but
Yeah.
you don't want to put him in a position where he, don't let him lose because he has taken the team to the Super Bowl. You know, at the end of the day, he has been to the Super Bowl and the NFC Championship, man, for that matter. So,
Jeff, did he take them, or did that defense and running game take them?
well, I mean, when they look at it, who was a quarterback? That's what I mean, and more so, like,
Okay,
yeah, he. So I'm saying, the Raiders, they don't have the same 49ers defense, but they have some pieces over there, and depending on what they add on, like because free agency go on up into OTAs and all that.
yeah,
It's always that first week that's kind of hectic. A lot of moving and shaking. Then it'll tail off. You'll have a few late signings here or there.
true.
So yeah, I mean that's a surprise with Jimmy G. Man, I can't.
For surprises, there hasn't been a lot of surprises.
Hey,
Like,
Jeff. Hey, honestly though, the thing that threw me off was the Carolina trade. I like the trade, but I wish that we wouldn't have, gave up more. But from what I heard, from what you posted, I think we're supposed to get old boy who's played for the Vikings.
Well, no,
yeah, he gonna visit.
Visit.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he gonna visit. They're gonna have to. I don't know. I doubt if he signed there though.
Well, we need
Unless
something
they,
here.
yeah, unless they really throw the money at him, because that's almost like a rebuilding. They kind of rebuilding right now, and I think he want to go to a team that's a contender. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't see. I mean, he go take a visit, and unless they just money whip him, how
Let's say money with him.
go
Yeah.
up there and they throw this big old bag at you, you just like, I know I ain't gonna get that from nowhere else. And it's like, okay, what you doing? I mean, you left a playoff team. I mean, you got cut, but I mean, come on now, because it's somebody out there that'll pick you up.
Yeah.
And just looking at the average, the APY right now is looking at like I think about 11 per year for the receivers right now with Lazard and Myers. They both about 11 per year right now.
Yeah.
The two that signed. I mean, y'all got the red rifle, Jonathan. He coming up there. The red.
What do you think?
Yeah, I see y'all just signed the red rifle.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Andy Dalton.
Oh man,
Yeah, I mean,
I tried to laugh.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh,
I mean,
That's like another Sam Darnold, bro. No.
but hey, Sam Darnold left y'all. Look, what? Matter of fact, hold on. Oh, we got Pastor Swift joining us, BMF.
Man, my bad. Can y'all hear me?
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, my bad. Man, just getting back.
Y'all crazy.
Trying to go bowling. My bad.
Man, look, I forgot all about bowling, man. Hey, tell Jackson, I'm sorry, I forgot all about it.
Oh, I know you weren't gonna miss the show. So I already told her that.
Yeah, tell her we gonna miss the show. We missed 1 week last week. Now that kind of hurt Jonathan feelings last week that we.
Hurt mine too.
Yeah, hey, I know. Hey, man,
I wasn't doing nothing.
Hey, this is live, man. This is better. This is almost better than barbershop talk.
Mm-hmm.
But now,
right.
But shoot, man, we just been talking about our surprises and throwing out some little jokes on about the NFL free agency earlier. Told Jonathan they got the red rifle to just sign with him.
Who that? Oh, Dalton.
Yeah, but he was talking about that's worse than Sam Donald. But I told him, he laughing, but watch Sam Donald get up there in San Fran and have to come in for some games and
He's supposed to though. He got the weapons.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
So
yeah.
what do y'all
go ahead?
think
Say
about do y'all think that was true with Lamar 3 133? He turned that down.
You know what? I'm on the fence on if I think it's true. But if it is, if I listen to them right, if that was true, he might have should have took it and took the Kirk Cousins route.
Yeah, he should have took that. He should have took that because that's what 41 million a year. Then you're gonna get
fully guaranteed. That's a Kirk Cousins deal.
Fully guaranteed. Then you still young enough to get a whole new fully guaranteed deal after that.
Yep.
Hey Jeff, you know what's crazy though? I was talking to somebody at my work today, and he was mad that we didn't get him, Lamar.
What, draft him or what?
Trade for him.
I mean, he gonna be mad a lot in his NFL career, long as he's sitting without an agent.
That's it. Yeah, but I mean, what I was surprised at is the market was set, and I thought he would get more. I really thought somebody would sign him to a guaranteed contract.
Well, actually, Kendon, since he don't have an agent, nobody can't talk to him until tomorrow.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So yeah, that's see that, you know what? That's that. I don't want to say that's that end stuff. That's the end of the A stuff. where you trying to work as your own person, and whoever else working with you, I think his mom. No disrespect, but like if he had an agent, they could be negotiating with him right now.
Mm-hmm.
So now you just wait. You got to wait till the league year starts tomorrow. Which I mean, ain't nothing but another day. But you could already kind of been discussing, having an idea of what you can get or what teams want to offer you.
Yeah.
Now we talking about surprises. Now the biggest surprise for me is, and I don't think it's going to happen, that San Francisco, you would think they would be pushing hard for Lamar. That's the perfect team for him.
Oh my goodness, you ain't lying.
That's the perfect team. The weapons that they have, Debo, Kittle, it fit him. It fit his skill. It fit his skill set, right? Then they go spend $80 million on a D tackle, which I don't think they really needed. Cause they already got a good defense.
Right.
So they spent, a lot of money on the D tackle. I've been trying to put that money into getting Lamar.
Man. They would win the Super Bowl.
I mean, he would fit them like,
yeah.
Man, can you see him with them?
Oh my goodness. Unstoppable.
Yeah, that'd be dangerous.
Yeah.
That'd be dangerous. I mean, because with his legs and he got the weapons to throw to it. That'll go back to what we said on previous shows where who has he had to throw to. Now you giving him
oh my goodness,
Debo, then McCaffrey out the backfield.
Mitchell, Lord have mercy.
Ayuka, however you say his name.
Man.
Don't talk too much about it because Larry, he good. Pastor Swift good at changing teams.
Hey, Cam Newton's still out there.
What?
Joe is too, and somebody should sign him too.
Hey,
Lord have mercy.
Hey, you know what? You might as well hang it up. Cam Newton, almost like Carmelo Anthony. That's basketball, man.
Hey, Melo ain't got no MVP though.
But what I'm saying is,
Facts.
it's almost
And Cam
over
Newton
with for those
played.
guys, man. You know,
Cam Newton actually played in the championship game.
I mean, don't. Hey, I know we ain't gonna get on that stuff. But don't discount my boy Melo. He didn't. Hey,
Oh
he.
yeah, Melo dope.
But what I'm saying is, Jonathan,
He's done.
is he back. It's back to the point where you might not get another shot. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he deserves one though.
that's a lot of folks deserve one. I mean, but I deserve to win the lottery. You
Oh
know,
Lord, Lord.
shit.
I'm saying,
If you do hit it, give me a little something.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Oh man.
not all
I'm
y'all. We
saying
hit it.
because of the resume too.
No, yeah.
There you go, right there. Terrible child enjoying it.
I'm so glad you're here. You're former front office guy. You know,
What up, Bill?
Really real deal.
What's up, fellas?
Man, what it do, bro?
What up? What up?
What's up, man? Hold on
What
a
up?
second.
What up?
Yeah, man. Shoot. I'm gonna tell you a surprise for me though. Shoot. I had to kind of look back at some stuff, but I'm gonna tell you, my own team surprised me today because I would go text you, but I'm gonna tell you why. Because I said, you know what? Let me just leave the house, go do something with my son, like we would go do anyway. Because usually when I get out the house and get away from the TV, that's when stuff start happening. And so I'm driving. I heard on the 105.3 the game about here come a quarterback trade, and I'm gonna tell you, I initially thought it was gonna be Slay, and then I started looking up cornerbacks, and then I heard Gilmore. I say, okay, Gilmore. Then I'm like, who else is out there? But I mean, they surprised me that he only got 1 year left, but still, you only gave up a 5th-round comp pick.
Yeah, I mean,
That
he
man.
what 30? He 32.
32.
So that's about right. That's about right.
But sometimes teams that throw, you'll be like, man, they threw it, you know how teams do. Well, Jalen Ramsey got traded for a 3rd. They try to compare numbers, even though they 4 years age difference. But I'm saying they surprised me though.
Is he an 18 player or B team player?
He's still a B plus A minus, man.
Who to my get? Yeah,
he's
Gilmore good. He's still good.
He'll show whatever side you throw him. Hey, that's why I was telling you, Billy, about your Steelers, man. Say, man, Patrick Peterson is still solid.
Man,
I ain't gonna say with that one. I ain't gonna say about that.
No, said he.
Nah, he's a B team player, bro.
But he
Y'all
does
remember high school? He had
improve.
A team and B team.
JV and varsity.
No. Yeah, right. Now you were between JV and varsity.
But you know, Billy,
The B team.
Billy, y'all lost one of y'all corners. So you hear me, Billy?
Huh?
Y'all lost.
Son's supposed to go to Detroit.
That's what I'm saying. So you lost Sutton. He got a big deal, and you signed. Really, the way they broke his contract down is really on only 1 year with a.
He'll be that 1 year
option.
Yeah, I know.
So I mean, to get a dude that had 5 picks that was like 80 to 90, how they rank them with the percentage or whatever. I mean, that's still good. You can still draft the cornerback because the cornerback class is deep.
Pittsburgh have always been about nepotism. So, Joey Porter Jr. more than likely gonna go there. Todd Haley, dad, Lord rest his soul, just passed away. He used to be in our scout department. That's how Todd Haley got the job.
Yep.
That's a player I love.
We've always been a team full of nepotism. Why? Because the original owners have always owned the team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love to have a Joey Porter. That's a solid player. I don't know whoever getting a good player, but we go do that, man. I know it's hard to predict the draft, but one show we go do that as it get closer. We gonna do a mock draft. We're gonna do a mock draft of, and we go pick our team, and we gonna have our own team, and then we gonna have another pick. We gonna do a mock draft
As we get close.
Yeah, as we get close for the first round, we'll do us a mock draft. You know, that's why I tell Jonathan. He was talking about with the quarterbacks. I told him that's for another show because you got these pro days coming up for the full quarterbacks with CJ Stroud.
Stroud going number one.
Yeah, but you got the pro days. So I tell them who we'll say that as time goes on because you know how these teams do. They get cute. They see something in the pro day work got change their mind about a dude. But yeah, Billy, we were just talking about surprises. I don't know if you caught the top end of so far with day one and day two, talking about the surprises, man, of free agency so far.
So
what do y'all think about
Lazard's supposed to be signing with the Jets?
That's what I was just gonna ask. What do y'all think about Aaron going to the Jets?
I really think, and y'all know I'm a Packers fan. I think it's finna happen.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. I don't see him.
Go ahead, Ken.
I just don't see him being this age and trying to mess with no young cats.
Yeah, I'm like you. I mean, he going in. Look who he asking for, man. Look at the guy, Randall Cobb, Lazard, Mercedes Lewis, man. That dude played with Troy. That dude's so old, man. And you know, Odell, but I mean, he going in with these demands, and he got a couple of good receivers up there, young ones. Well, he don't like to play with young guys.
And I think too also he make it comfortable, guys, because Hackett over there now is the coordinator.
But think about this, Jeff. Look who he asked for: Randall Cobb, Lazard, and Odell. That's 3 receivers. You got 2 guys over there that's under 24.
Yeah, Mims and Elijah Moore.
Now you remember I got Garrett Wilson.
Oh, Garrett, he gonna still be there.
He was offensive rookie of the year.
And Elijah Moore.
Yeah.
Both of them guys under 24. And you ask for these old dudes, they can't even play.
Well, how old is Lazard? He kind of young, ain't he?
Yeah, he probably 26.
I think, I agree to say 26, 27.
Now I can see Lazard, Wilson, and Moore. But Kyle, come on, man. Mercedes Lewis, come on.
Man.
They can get your boy from Dallas. Schultz, whatever. Yeah, they can get him.
Well, I mean, it's a lot of tight ends out there, man.
But what I'm just saying, this is Aaron. This is what Aaron does. He been go there, mess their team up. Yep. He ain't gonna talk to nobody. He gonna come to practice. He gonna screw that team up, man.
Yeah,
I'm like Kendall.
I mean, I am first off, 2 of my favorite players ever in life are Tim Duncan and Aaron Rodgers. Aaron getting on my nerves, bro.
Right.
Shoot, he getting on my nerves because I was sitting out there looking at.
Say, man, get him on out of here, bro.
Hey, Billy, what I tell him? I don't know what episode it was we was on, and we were talking about Rodgers and Brady. I say, what? The off-season talk gonna be about what?
Right.
Brady. It don't matter.
Every morning, I'm talking about. I get up at 5 o'clock. Literally, every morning. I go work out, and I always have my earbuds in, and I'm listening to sports. And I don't care. Why are we talking about Aaron Rodgers? He literally, and I'm a Packers fan. I'm a root for the Packers always and forever. But why are we what has he done? I'm tired. I'm tired. Dang. Feel like a Cowboy fan right now.
Cowboys haven't even been mentioned, Doc, until today.
Ain't they crazy?
3 moves.
Aaron Rodgers is taking over the whole. Everybody talks about the Cowboys.
The news cycle.
He's taking over every news cycle, and we're still sitting here waiting. Man, trade him. Give him to.
But you see what he's doing, right? He going on the show tomorrow. Tomorrow at 1:00. Pat McAfee.
Oh man, him and Pat McAfee need to go back in that dark place where he at East Shrooms, and something about he was taking a whole lot of dumps. Just go back in the sewer, man. I'm tired of him. He reminds me of Brett Favre. I'm tired of Brett.
Rinse and repeat.
Okay, I'm done. I had to just get that off my chest.
Pastor
Good
Good
Lord.
Show your face, BML. I don't know if
he bowling, man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what happened now?
I say, Pastor Swift, show your face. What's your surprise? Because we don't make no moves. Every time he texts me, this is what he'll text me, y'all. He'll go down the list and say, Steelers, so and so moves, Eagles, so and so moves. Who else? He'll just name our team. Then they'll say Cowboys, 0 moves.
Yeah.
so now we decided 2 of our own, two of our defenders who was solid for us, Van Der Esch and Wilson, and
I'm surprised y'all paid Wilson, man.
I told you I like the move. I told you I wasn't gonna say nothing because I like the move.
You like the Wilson move?
No, I like the Gilmore move.
Oh yeah, Gilmore move was good, but that Wilson move, they could have done a lot better than that.
Yeah.
I mean, but you got to look at it, man. He know the system. He been solid for Dan Quinn. He had 5 sacks as a safety, man. That dude. Hey, that dude.
He's a special team guy, man.
Strong safety you need on your list. Yeah, who?
Special teams guy.
He a star.
Yeah, he is a starter. He's a starter for y'all, but he's not a star NFL. To me, he's not.
So he didn't produce last year.
Good Lord Jesus.
Look at his production. Said.
I mean, I know what you're saying. The way the Cowboys used him, he got some sacks.
So you bring that back. You don't take away from you got 3 safeties that we utilize. Quinn like to play with 3 safeties. He got all 3 safeties back.
Donovan started, right? He
played all 3 of them.
No, but I'm saying Donovan, he starts, right? He starts.
I think him and Hooker. Then you got Curse.
Yeah, Curse.
And then Curse and Hooker got 1 more year. But see, Hooker was a 1st-round pick. Injury just hurt him early in his career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donovan though, he. I'm not saying he's terrible.
I mean, but you got to look at what
you call him a special team guy, though.
But look what he's turned.
Hey, he could be
he's turned into something as a 6th-round pick.
He could be a Pro Bowl special team player now.
You're right. It's still funny.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh Lord.
But I'm glad he got his money. I mean, I know him. So I'm glad he got his money, but I was surprised that y'all signed him.
I mean, but you look at the breakdown, it's not the contract. Not he getting most.
It's like 13 million guaranteed, right?
Yeah.
That ain't horrible.
No, it's not bad money.
No, you gotta look at how the market's going. That's why I say, based off the market, that's good. I mean, and they really been overpaying, really.
No, he's not over. Well,
No, yeah, he not overpaid.
What do you think about Darren Waller going to the Giants?
Man,
That's a
listen,
solid move, as long as he can stay healthy.
I think he didn't like. I think he didn't like Gruden while he was injured.
I agree.
Yeah, that could be something like that too.
Yep.
But I mean, that's a good you know, he not a like a tight end where he a receiver, he got a receiver body, so that's gonna help Danny Dimes. That's why I say, man,
Yeah, man. I think he puts me in the mind and I hope I'm not going too far when I say this, and y'all can let me if I do. Let me know if I do. He put me in the mind of like a Shannon Sharp, where is he Shannon Sharp is a Hall of Fame.
yeah.
But so I'm not comparing him to, but the way his routes are in, like he'll stretch a field out, and it's almost like you got 4 receivers on the field, and they just open it. We can't call him Danny Dimes no more. He Danny Dollars. He got all his money. So if the Giants somehow find them a receiver, telling you now, yeah, we got to watch out for them.
They still third best team in the division. They still ain't ready yet.
Third?
Yeah, they still the third best.
Okay, I know it's the Eagles.
They're not better than Dallas either. They're not better than Dallas.
No, not as yet. No, not. I don't think so either. Not like right now.
Even if they got a receiver, they still won't be. They still third best team in the division.
Okay, I could probably see that. You know what? Yeah, I digress. You're right. Yeah, because it's Eagles, Cowboys, and.
But I like what they
and
did
Giants.
though. I mean, you got your quarterback. You got to get them weapons.
Yep.
You got to get them weapons. So now they got to go get them a receiver now.
So
you got to get them weapons.
Speaking of weapons, what's up with? should Jeff? I'm sorry. Let me stop.
what's wrong with who?
I because I don't want to like seem like I'm taking over nothing, but what is going on with this Lamar thing? Like,
Man,
you don't. God.
They don't want him, man. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. They don't want him.
That's why I'm gonna tell you how we gonna find out tomorrow if they want him, because once the team can start negotiate with him tomorrow, if they willing to give up those picks for him, watch Baltimore trade him in a heartbeat.
That's crazy, man.
I mean, if I'm him, trade me somewhere where I got some weapons. I don't know off the top who y'all will say. I know y'all gonna say Miami, but
he ain't going to Miami.
They believe in Tua down there.
Yeah, they picked up his option. I knew they were gonna pick his option up. Yeah, he's not going to Miami. Where can he go?
You want him in Steel Curtain Land, Billy?
Man, he go to Washington, bro.
They said Washington don't want him.
That's what they said.
I think if I'm gonna tell you something,
bro. That Underworld Olympics, what everybody know as the Combine. That was secondary, bro. All the agents and representatives were all domiciled in Indianapolis, bro. They making backdoor deals, Doc, having conversations.
Oh yeah, it's always deals being made. That's why I say it's always talks going on.
Oh yeah, Doc.
They was all in
making sweetheart deals and saying, man, this is what we're gonna do, this is what we ain't gonna do.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, it's really like you said. It's really only two teams that he can go to. That's Washington, and like we said earlier, San Francisco. But I don't think they'll get him. Where else can he go? Who else you think will give up for him?
Jets.
I don't know.
If they don't get Brett Favre, if they don't get Aaron Rodgers, I can see
That's
him
a
going
done
to the
deal.
Jets.
That's a done deal. Aaron, that's a done deal. He's gone.
You think that's a done
Yeah,
deal?
Yeah, it's
I think he
done.
gone too. Yeah, I think I agree with that. Sure enough.
Then
Yeah.
what about Then what about the Colts?
Who over there to throw?
Ooh.
Who you got to throw to over there?
Hell,
Pittman,
better
Pittman.
people than Baltimore.
You got Pittman.
You ain't lying.
Oh man.
Oh man, that's funny because you ain't lying. You so telling the truth.
You got Pittman. That's it. Them two right there.
No, let me ask y'all this.
Hey man, and
Just hyper.
Tennessee play the same style of football as Baltimore.
Who is that?
True.
Tennessee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but Tannehill, that cap hit this year is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they would, yeah, I can't see him in Tennessee.
But if he does go to Washington, where does Washington elevate in the NFC East?
They might jump the Giants just because of the quarterback playing offensive coordinator.
Then they got weapons. They got offensive weapons. They got they got some nice receivers, nice
Yeah.
running game. Offensive
Yep.
line not that good. Defense is pretty good. So, yeah, it'll be interesting with them. Based. I mean, if he Lamar, that's MVP Lamar, then it'll be real. Real interesting. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah,
I
it'll
would
be.
love
It'll
to see
be.
him in Pittsburgh though. If he goes to Pittsburgh, oh, the Steelers.
Would you want him, Billy?
Lord,
Yeah, I think you.
No.
I didn't think you
what?
would.
No.
Billy, come on, man. Come on, big bro.
Bro, you
You
asked
wouldn't
the
want
question.
Lamar.
Bro, asked and answered. No.
God, dog. You.
So
you
you sticking with Pickett?
man, I was giving him. That's what I was getting.
Got to give him opportunity, man. He only played 1 year.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
well,
even play a whole year.
Yeah, not even a whole year.
he need to be playing chess.
But I thought you just said why y'all getting these B team players and you wanna
And then you want to keep a PT quarterback.
Come on. Man,
come on, man.
Touche, Doc. Touche.
He said, "I want the." He said, "I want the MVP."
Hey, listen. So I'm looking at trajectory. I'm looking at a lot of things. I'm looking at a multiplicity of things, bro. I'm looking at your boy done missed what? 9 games out of 22?
You're right.
Yeah, Lamar.
Yeah, he can't. He is injury prone. You're right, and can't nobody refute that.
So I'm just rolling with the young dude on a rookie contract, dog. So because we have to develop our roster to get Lamar, right? We'll be strapped from a salary perspective in our roster, bro. We need to build our roster.
That's his. Y'all. I think that's his problem. I think his problem is that once he goes to a team, they're automatically we got a almost Super Bowl or bust because you can't afford to pay anybody else. And so now you're asking what teams are having to ask themselves is he a Super Bowl winning quarterback?
See, that's the thing,
The,
you know, what I was saying the last couple of times we was on about Lamar.
yeah.
Why it's
Yep.
gonna be hard for another team to take him?
Yep.
Because you hadn't really seen improvement as a quarterback play, right? Because like we said, he hadn't had the weapons. So the other
Yep.
teams really don't want to go through that. It's almost like you starting all over with the salary though.
You're right.
Right.
You're absolutely right. That's right.
So it's gonna be hard for another team to guarantee him 200 million, man, and not knowing if I get him weapons, is it gonna work?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a bad situation for him.
Yeah.
Which he put himself in.
He did. He wrote he pulled
A
everybody like to
Le'Veon
say,
Bell.
there we go.
He
There
did
we
what?
go. Cause he
Who was
pulled
that?
a Le'Veon Bell, man.
Oh yeah, and you ain't heard from that dude
Since. And that's what I'm scared. That's what I'm afraid of. Is that
That boy pulled the New Orleans Noel. Y'all don't remember that episode, do you?
I do. Yup.
Man,
Dennis what Dennis Schroeder, is that how you pronounce his last name?
Dennis Schroeder, he all in there, yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh, he
Isaiah
messed up.
Thomas.
Boy, you talking about messing up. Yeah.
Man, like I'm really like at first I thought like, okay, from what I was looking at, I was like, man, he should bet on himself. And now I'm understanding. He shouldn't have bet on himself. And it's just because like what you just said, man, it's a gamble with him because you really don't know what kind of quarterback he is, even
Right.
if he has the talent around him to. And I was fighting for him, man. Now I really don't know.
No, you don't know.
Dang, come on, brother. You should just
Get
go get your money. Just sit there and get your money, man.
That's what he should. That's why he should have took that 3 for 133. He should have took that.
I'm with you now, man.
That was 44 mil a year, bro.
44 million.
Man.
Think about it, man. We already okay. This is empirical data. This is empirical data. Every year, as soon as a quarterback signs, within 2 seasons later, he's like 8, 9, or 10.
Right. Yeah.
Mm.
If Lamar would have signed a 3-year and in re-up, it would have been better than signing a 5-year or 6-year.
That's right. That's right. Yep.
Definitely. Yes.
So had he signed that 3-year, in 3 years from now, then he's gonna be at market value again.
Yep.
And then look at what Cleveland did. So
in 2 years, Deshaun Watson not gonna be that much paid.
Well, you know they already restructured.
They're already want to yes,
they already
that part.
Yeah,
Yeah, they already.
And you didn't man. I never forget this. This is what my cousin always told me. He played 7 years in the NFL. He said there will never be fully guaranteed contracts in the NFL.
Never.
And I said, why? Yeah, it's the highest paid or follow sport. Is everybody looks at it. He said, you know why? And I never forget this, man. He looked at me and said, the NFL will always be high paid slavery.
Yeah, that ain't no
And
money.
I said, well, I take y'all salary. if I could play. And he said, no, Kendra, it ain't that little cuz. He said, man, the the control. He said the NBA, the players control. The
Right.
Major League Baseball, the players control. Hockey, the players control. He said, we don't control anything.
Real
Mm-mm.
We
quick,
get
Kenny,
what's given.
real quick, we got some running back news. Lions signing David Montgomery, former Bears, 3 years, 18 million. Staying within the division.
Man, they got him on the cheap for 18 million.
They
Yeah,
sure did, man.
yeah. What, 6 million a year?
You
They
sure
got.
right. Yup.
They got him on the
They sure
cheap.
did. Yeah.
But the running back, man, that's over. Y'all, that's over, man. That money paying to them running back, that's over with.
Yeah, probably. I don't know who go. Only one that's probably gonna get a big deal maybe is Barkley coming up. He might get a pretty sizable deal. Maybe about 50 million. You know, he'll get.
Hey, this year, that's why. Okay, what's the franchise tag? 10, is it 10, Billy?
Yeah, it's 10.
10.
Uh-huh.
That's when he gonna play on that. He gonna play on that franchise tag this year. Then next year he gonna sign for about 7 million. Watch.
Yep.
He ain't getting no more than that.
You're right. That's right.
He's not getting no more than that. He gonna be a year
Just
older.
look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Look what's going on with Derrick Henry right now.
He gonna sign. Listen, he may sign a 4-year, 60 million, 32 million guaranteed.
I don't even see that, Bill.
That's a 4-year contract.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 5-year, 50 million. 5-year, 50 million. No, 4-year, 50 million. 26 million guaranteed, something like that.
Yeah, about something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he go get at least like the total.
3 times 9, Doc.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, he not finna get. Yeah, he ain't gonna get paid big time like that.
Yeah. 4 million was okay. 27. 4 years, 54 million, 27 guaranteed.
Okay, like we got Rashad Penny today, right?
Right.
Now we got all 3 of our running backs. You know, we got a pretty good running game, and Rashad Penny pretty good. All 3 of them running back 5 million combined.
Well, you know, Miles is a free agent, ain't he?
Yeah, he's not. They didn't sign him back. That's when he had 1,300 yards this year.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Gonna sign back.
No, they not gonna. No, they signed Rashad Penny. They not gonna sign him back.
Right.
But they got a guy that's just as productive in Penny, and we got all three of our backs is just a little bit about $5.3 million for all 3 of them.
Right.
To combine. So man, they finna
running
back.
And see the reason why because of the draft is so deep right now. See each position resets itself almost every so many years. So teams know I'm not about to pay this big money because this draft class of running backs is so deep. You know, everybody talking about Bijan Robinson, but you got Georgia. They got 2 nice running backs. You got TCU got some good running back. You got and it's another list. You know, it's
I'm gonna push on that, Jeff. I'm gonna push on that. You look at the linebacker, interior linebackers, running backs. They have been on the decline. Barry Jones overpaid for Zeke.
Yeah.
Right?
Very much so.
Christian McCaffrey probably may be the last high-paid running back to ever come through again.
Yep.
Right?
You see Dave, he got 3-year, 18 million, right?
With 11 million guaranteed.
2 years he gonna get cut.
Right.
After 2 years he gonna get cut.
Well, you know,
They
I
got
I say that every year, like with free agency. That's why I say these guys that signed. Matter of fact, the guy y'all got Hargrave, whatever that he probably gonna be cut in another 2 years.
in
Teams
2 years.
teams
Yeah, he
do it
gonna get
every
cut.
year where they sign. Look at Bobby Wagner. You know, we tried to lowball him last off season. Well, here come the Rams, his hometown team. They gave him what 4 years, 5 years,
Yeah.
and
Knowing he wasn't gonna get all that money.
but now look at him now. He cut looking for a new team. And reports are we more than likely add on him because we re-signed LVE. You know, I don't know if they really add on him, but somebody go throw some money at him just to.
But it's Jeff. It's just like the dang 49ers, right? They find people off the street,
Right.
and so and still will they're able to do what it. Go look at all the running backs that they signed over the last, I think, probably about 4 years or so. They really are dudes just off the street, and they don't have to pay them.
Right.
No.
Man, I see
Where
Bobby since the Chicago Bears got Tremaine Edmonds. I think he may go to Buffalo. Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, and he gonna get paid. He gonna get paid because they go
Yep.
out to pay
Because
him.
they have him and Von Miller.
They go out to pay him because I'm gonna tell you what. If it's close, if the salaries are close to what Buffalo offered him, and if we actually offer him something because it's connection with Dan Quinn, then he gonna sign her. But if they do him the same way Buffalo did Von Miller, then he gonna go. You know, he gonna go there. You know.
Yep.
Money is close. If it ain't, if nobody blows him out the water with a salary, then he go to who he feel he has the best chance with. Like, you know, that's what it's gonna bar down to. But see, like I said, Buffalo need a linebacker.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need him too.
Hey, he was still productive. Dude had over 100 tackles, 6 sacks at 30, 31, 32 years old. He still
that part. Yep.
He the defensive he almost like a defensive Tom Brady where he can still produce at that age because he ain't slowing down.
And a locker room presence.
Right.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
That's big right
That's where
there.
I was going, because that's what you need. He reminds me of he puts me in the mindset of, man, what's that strong dude that played for Pittsburgh?
James
Just
Harrison.
throwed off.
James Harrison.
James Harrison.
Yes. That you just like, okay. He needs to be here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still productive. He may not be like giving me what he did when he was in his late 20s, but what he giving me now in that locker room presence, and still giving me just a little bit of what I need on the field. That's what Wagner is, man. I would love to see him in a Packers uniform.
Oh, man, you already know Green Bay don't pay nobody. Bro. The last defensive player they paid was Alexander and Pepper. That was it.
That was it.
Man, he slid that
I
one
thought
in
I
there.
I'd throw it out there. I had to. Oh man. Good Lord.
So when we get on this next time, what big move y'all see besides Aaron Rodgers tomorrow? What big move you see coming tomorrow, or would you like to see?
Besides Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah. Because you know who out there, right?
Who is that?
I mean,
Cam Newton,
for as players are still available. I mean, you got
a wide receiver.
a wide receiver signing.
Mhm.
Mine is Lamar, man. I really want to see what's
What's gonna happen
that's
with
mine.
Lamar?
Yeah, that's my big one because Aaron Rodgers can go and drift off into the sunset and start surfing somewhere, and I wouldn't care two laces. I'm trying to bite my tongue.
I'm gonna tell you who I would like to see, and I mean we've been hearing about it ultimately because I mean I don't know if it's true that he's won. First, it was he won 20 million, then it said 15 or 20, and that's OBJ.
Yeah.
Like, where does he who? If he's really won 15 or 20, who is that team that is gonna give it to him?
The
Yeah.
Jets. The Jets gonna give it to him. Cause Aaron won him.
Then I listen. That's what is killing me. You're right. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Aaron is getting ready to run a franchise.
I mean,
When
think
he
about it.
don't
What
know
other
how to
team gonna give
run a
him that?
franchise.
I think the Cowboys may give him 10, but he's 31. How's OBJ? 31?
31.
I see the Cowboys giving him 10 million and Jerry pitching him on because of that star that he gonna make up the other 10 million off the field.
Might give him some incentive based deal, but this just Dallas and Green Bay. Nobody else is paying OBJ.
So ain't though.
Well, and see that's the
Yeah,
thing,
not that money.
and that's what I don't. That's my pet peeve about this is with these players. Like he'll go take 16 million because the team offered it, and they not even they fighting for a playoff. You know what I'm saying? Where he could have got 10 from say the Eagles, the 49 Cowboys team that at least those teams I'm saying at least been in the division around the playoff.
Yeah.
Where you go take 16 million from a team and they
Yep.
barely gonna make the wild card.
Man, here's what I believe, man. I know we all have our fun and discuss things. I honestly believe, man, fans are concerned about wins and losses in playoffs. Man, them players looking to get their bread, dog.
They getting their bread. Well, hold on.
If Houston gonna pay top dollar, they going to Houston, dog.
Well, Bill, hold on. I think it's levels to it though, right? So they may if Houston is just dumping the bank, then they'll go there. But what they really want is the bank and the chance to win the chip. So
I don't know, dog. I don't know.
It all depends on it's like OBJ, right? He done got a chip. So he want the money now. He going wherever he gonna get the money. He don't care about the chip no more.
Right.
I put it like this. We'll sit back and watch. I just don't see OBJ deciding to go to Houston, even if they do a bad.
No. It's either Dallas or Green Bay.
Because it's
bro,
it's
he
a
gonna
balance.
learn the quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he want to. I'm not thinking he want to win a. I don't think he care about. Well, when did OBJ win the championship?
Yeah, was
Durant.
Yeah.
Remember, he caught a touchdown, and then
That's right. And he was he was balling.
Now the only reason I say that he can that it probably would if it's like 10 to 12 million that we trying to offer him, and another team try to give him 16. The reason why I think we went out is because of who is driving the bus on trying to get him. and there's been reports from the James Slaters of the world that's tuned in, and Mike Fisher. It's Jerry driving the bus. Like he didn't put everybody else on the thing. I'm steering this. I'm driving. Like how you see Kendon driving now, Jerry is driving that bus because he wants it to happen. And
man, I don't see nobody offer him $16 million.
I don't either, man.
No,
I don't either. I do not.
Man, he might 10 million.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I say
Yeah.
because Lazard and Jacoby Myers, they signed for 11 per year. So,
yeah, but
Jeff, they young.
They're not 31 years old coming off an ACL injury.
That's the
Yeah,
market.
there we go. That's right.
That's the
Third ACL injury. Hernia surgery.
Yes.
But now
He literally is not. I mean, come on, man. That dude, it's almost like he's holding on.
Now, what I would like to see is, and what I would be highly upset is, if a team gets D-Hop for a second round pick, and we didn't want to throw that at Arizona.
Man, there's nowhere in the world I'll give up no second round pick for D-Hop.
What?
No.
What?
No,
Are you
not
serious?
Say, man, he missed
3.
Wow.
But listen,
Third round, man. Third round.
The reason why I say second is because, dude, I mean, this dude missed 9 games because of PED, and he still almost had 1,000.
Yeah, that's
right.
Man.
Yeah, I probably
I ain't giving up no second.
It's gonna take
Man, I give him a second in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I probably give him a second.
Because what receiver this year you go get besides maybe Ohio State Jackson Smith, Najiba, and not even Marvin.
No, I'm not saying get that you try to trade for him, but I don't think I'll be talking 3 first before second.
But see, you know how teams.
It's not a first round receiver that's coming out better than D-Hop.
No, I don't think it's one coming out better than D-Hop. But I'll be willing to give up.
As a matter of fact, he's a top 5 receiver in the league.
And said, listen to what he said. He's willing to like lower his contract. He's going to be flexible, man. You got to jump on that.
I mean, I wouldn't want to give up a 2 for him. I'll give up a 3 for him.
I would actually say this, and it may sound a little crazy, but because I know you're an Eagle fan, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would give up Brown. Like, do you this is nuts. The dude
he's better than Devontae.
Bro, he almost had 1,000 yards and missed half the season.
But you got to look at all the other stuff around him. He was suspended.
That's how cold he is.
But what I'm just saying, that's the bargaining point they're gonna be making. He was suspended. I'll give you a 3 because it could happen again. That's what I'm saying.
but
the business. I'm talking about the business.
Okay. I can deal with that though. See, I can deal with that.
We all know,
fan, right?
I can deal with it.
But Kendon, listen, we all know with that PED, these guys will take supplements working out.
Thank you, bro.
And they don't know.
So you're walking.
But I'm talking about from a business standpoint. I'm talking about as a fan. Yeah, you're gonna say get that 2 up. Cause you don't as a fan, you don't care about all the other stuff.
From a business standpoint.
From a team standpoint, they're gonna be
I'm mad. Hold on, watch this. Listen to me. I'm mad that we didn't give up a 2 when we could have got Earl Thomas and we drafted Connor Williams.
That part.
You see what I'm
And
saying?
okay, and think about if you would have gave up that 2 and what happened to Earl.
And, okay, look at Connor Williams now. Where is he
at? But Earl was gone that year. He got
He's
hurt,
in
right?
Miami.
He in Miami
That's
doing that.
University of Texas, baby.
He in Miami.
I'm Texas. He's in Miami.
I would have
Say,
still gave
man,
up that 2 for Earl.
I'd have gave it up real quick. This is the thing though, because even from a fan's point, I always look at it from a owner standpoint, right? When you're talking about a dude that can get you to the bowl, it also means revenue is coming.
Right. I mean, Dallas would probably give up on 1 for him because of where they
I don't
pick
think
it.
they give up a 1.
Nah, ain't nobody getting no 1 for him now. He ain't that cold.
The reason why I say they wouldn't give up a 1 probably
He's
because
a top 5 receiver in the league still.
right.
Yeah, but I wouldn't give up no 1 for him though.
And I wouldn't give up the 1 because we have the 26th pick. That's a pick. That pick right there is a pick of value right there.
So that's a 3. That's really a 3.
I definitely give up a 2. A 2. I would even. I don't know, man. I wouldn't give up that 1 pick for him. That number 1 is where you could find like a Parsons and or
time out, man. Okay, listen. You give up a 1 or a 2 for D-Hop, man.
No, reason why I wouldn't give up a 1, Billy, is because look at what could fall to I'm talking about for us. Now, I ain't talking about no other team, but look at we had the 26th pick, right? Look at what's gonna probably fall to that 26th pick. You gonna probably have a pick of Bijan Robinson, a Joey Porter, Jackson.
You don't need Porter now.
Nah.
Yeah, you don't need Porter.
You don't need Porter now.
But I'm saying you got if he's top on your board, like really when we got Parsons, everybody was like, oh, the only reason we got Parsons is because we lost out on the other 2 cornerbacks. Now Parsons was number 1 on their board. So what if when it come down to the 26th pick, if Joey Porter is number 1 on our board and he's there at 26, like now you add him to Diggs and Gilmore.
Yeah, man.
Y'all need a wide receiver, bro.
But I'm saying that's why I would give up.
You're right, Billy. Billy, you're right about that.
You don't need
that's right.
You don't need a secondary.
You're right about that. I agree with that.
That's why I would give up. That's why I would give up a 2. That's why I would give up a 2.
You get the 2 at 26. That's good for D-Hop. The 2 at 26. Because it's still a 26.
I agree with that because you're also taking on their salary.
Yes,
and
that's why I say
that. There we go.
That I would do a 1 if I was Cowboys because anybody coming out at the 26th pick ain't better than D-Hop.
Thank you. My bad. I'm sorry. She real cute.
CeeDee Lamb and Dak need another wide receiver. Now, if y'all got D-Hop, who would be the alpha receiver?
It'd be 1A, 1B.
Who's 1A?
I mean, it'd go either way because of how CeeDee Lamb is. I mean, we know how
CeeDee Lamb will check out in a minute. Man, do you remember when D-Hop was in Houston?
Right.
He had me, you, Kendon, and Said thrown to him. And he still led the league in yards, or at least second. Do you remember the season he had 3 different booty quarterbacks? And was still at the second most yards.
Yeah.
I mean,
but that's what I say.
It may be a stretch on doing a 1, but I would do a 2 though, dog.
Yeah, 2 at 26. I'll do that. 2 at 26.
Yeah.
I ain't doing high two though.
Yeah, because it will be because it'll be 2 at the pick number 58, so that's 26 picks later. That's why I say, I mean you because what you're gonna get at that 26 pick is somebody that's gonna slide. You're gonna have at that 26 pick, you're gonna have a lot of guys slide. Look at CeeDee Lamb. Remember, we wasn't even projected to go to us in the first round. He was projected to be gone, I think, 4 or 5 picks before we picked that year. He fell. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like,
But this the only thing though, Jeff. I'm sorry, y'all. I just came back on. I had to holler at somebody. But he is a for sure thing, right? So you're not gambling. Like when it comes to so even with CD Lamb like falling, right? It was just a gamble. You ain't gambling. Like you're I mean
I still believe CeeDee Lamb ain't a number one. He still ain't number one to me.
Not the number one
come on,
as we look at a number one, you know.
Yeah,
like,
he number one for the Cowboys.
Yeah, I mean, because of the way they use him.
He ain't no number one, dog.
Not that number one that you line up outside the numbers and just say, do your thing. He not that type of number one.
He ain't Jamar Chase. He ain't Justin Jefferson. He ain't Tyreek Hill.
Justin Jefferson, when he played us, you couldn't even find him.
Everybody has a bad game.
No, not like that.
I couldn't find Dak. I couldn't find Dak against San Francisco.
Well, nobody thinks that Dak is a number one quarterback in anything, but besides him and
I heard Cowboy fans saying he's a top 7 quarterback.
But we know I be trying to watch my mouth. We know better than that.
But I'm saying CeeDee Lamb is the number one.
Good Lord.
He's the number one.
He's number one for the Cowboys.
Now he played like a number one this year, man. Like
he did. I gotta give him that. I give him them props.
Well, see, this is what Billy's saying. That he had number one numbers, right? But he was scheme open.
Okay, let me
the
ask
way
you
they
this.
would use. But that's fine though. I always said
would he been number one on the Chiefs this year?
Yep. I'm gonna just say it. I gonna answer the question for everybody. Yep, we know it.
He been number one on the Chiefs this year, right?
Yep.
He'd have been number one. But see, we talking about.
No, I'm gonna say no.
Come on, Billy. We always agree, bro. Me and Billy always agree until what is going on tonight.
Patrick Mahomes told everybody preseason, fantasy football players, y'all gonna be upset with me. That ball is going everywhere.
Yeah, but we know he'd have been on number one, Billy. Come on now. Seriously?
No.
Yeah, if he was on the Chiefs, he'd have been like their number one guy. Like now, yeah, they go distribute the ball evenly just because who they got at quarterback.
Would he been number one with the Eagles?
No. He'd have been in the slot. He wouldn't even been number 2. He would have been number 3. He'd have been in the slot.
Okay. Jamar Chase with the Eagles. Would he been the number 1?
Jamar would have been number 1, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Bro, you don't drop like that when you number ones, dog. Number ones, it's always a photo finish. That's what I'm saying, bro. Compare him to other number ones. He ain't a number 1.
Dallas used him good the way they used him.
But this has been this first year that he had to be there because they already had, before they drafted him, they already had Cooper. You remember that? They already had Cooper. So he came in, now this is his first full season taking on that load. So this year, depending on who they get they add to him. Let's see what he does.
See, I don't think CD is that guy. You line up outside of numbers and say, "Do your thing." I don't think he's that type of guy. But the way the Cowboys used him, it seemed like every play he went in motion
and crossing patterns.
That's
Yeah,
what you
yeah.
supposed to, that's what you supposed to do.
I
Matter of fact, that's what like, you know, with T.O., that's what all the pushback was, because he was like, they don't move me around. They want me to line up out wide and just run routes instead of move me around. No, receiver, you got to move our receivers around. Look at Debo Samuel.
Look at okay. Then look at and you're right. Look at Fitzgerald. He was not just they moved him around. Chris Carter, like listen. I'm just saying.
CD Lamb is not in that class, bro.
No, and I'm not.
You talking about Hall of Famers, bro.
And I'm not putting him.
CD Lamb is not in that class.
Okay, let's
I'm not putting big bro. I'm not putting him in any of that class. He's not. What I'm saying is, if you put him on your squad, if you put him on the Pittsburgh Steelers, guarantee he's gonna be the number one.
No, Deontay Washington is, and then we got that young boy.
I cannot believe you're saying this right now. You really saying? Hey, we don't ever disagree. You really saying CeeDee Lamb would not be the number one?
He would not be our number one.
Jesus, Oklahoma alumni. I need Larry to top back on, because he's an Oklahoma alumni, so he knows CeeDee Lamb well. I need him to hop back on to see what he was saying.
Jeff, everybody on here, me and Bill don't ever. It's very rare we ever disagree. But he just literally said that CeeDee Lamb would be the number one receiver.
And Billy, I'm not just saying as a fan. I'm not just saying as a fan, because in that draft with all the receivers that came out with him, I was clapped. But I'm down in my living room when he fell and we was on the clock and he was available. I was like, we better get that boy. I'm not saying it because I'm a fan of the Cowboys. I'm saying it because that dude.
You got to get your quarterback, man. Because
I didn't.
You got to take care of your quarterback. You got to take care of your quarterback.
I didn't think he was going to be as good as he was. Just to be honest, I didn't, and I will say the dude has surprised me. Just from, I think more of mine is like the physical standpoint of how he. Go look at his yak, and you'll be surprised. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, he literally catches, and then his yak is up there with some of the top receivers in the NFL, which is is he top 10? No. I probably can name 15 receivers better than him. But what I know is this. The one thing about CeeDee Lamb is most receivers have somebody on the opposite side of the field that can take some pressure off. I ain't seen none of these Cowboys receivers.
I think he's the fourth best receiver in the NFC East. The fourth best.
Hold on. Who can you name me three receivers better than him in the NFC?
Two of them in Philly and McLaurin in Washington.
Better than CeeDee Lamb?
Can both
Brown now?
Devontae's better than him too.
I don't know about that one.
Yes, he's the best.
Yeah,
He's better than.
he's a
better
number
than
one.
We
Look
got
at
two number
okay.
one.
Look, hold on. Like Kendra just
He's
said.
number four
Like he
in
just
the
said.
NFC East.
Hold on. Like he just said. Look at what CeeDee Lamb had. The second leading receiver this year, I think, was Dalton Schultz. Michael Gallup went 30.
You don't have nobody.
To the ACL.
Who was throwing to McLaurin?
He had.
I had to eat that.
Hey, look.
You're so right.
Look. How many yards did he have? About 1,300?
Something like that.
We had two receivers. Both our receivers had 1,300. We're a running team.
Come on now. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because hold on, wait.
What do we consider that, Billy? What we consider that?
Because
Team, right?
we also you don't take you it's so easy to do that though.
But both of them, I think
because
both of them better than him. Both of them better than him, man.
Did you get my text message?
Both of them?
Yeah, both of them better than CD.
Man, come on.
Yes, it is me. Yes, that's me.
Both of them said, like, I can give you Brown. I give you Brown. I can't.
Look.
But both of them.
I'm on record for telling, Billy and Chris and all them that Devontae is better than AJ Brown.
What?
Yes. You just looking at his physical stature.
Okay.
Yeah, he's better than AJ.
I'm looking at. No, hold on. First off, I'm not. Because that physical stuff don't matter to me. I'm literally looking at how this dude runs route and how he catches balls.
That is correct.
Like we're literally talking about. He is.
Route run is no comparison.
His window is so different than Devontae.
All right, if you have
but route, they two different type of receivers. Their route run is no comparison at all.
All right, thank you.
No,
the route running between Devontae and him. Now he had a bigger radius of catches, but the route running is not comparable. Devontae and AJ.
Okay, you're right because of speed. What's up, Caleb? Hey, nephew.
Hi.
And you're right because Devontae is a lot faster.
That's a route runner.
Yes, and he can open up the field better than Brown. But I'm just talking about if you threw anything into any tight window, Brown gonna catch that thing.
But see, for just what you just said, a tight window, right? That's why I say Devontae is better. He creates more separation than Brown.
I can dig that.
So
I can dig that.
So Brown's gonna always have to make the tough catches with Devontae not.
Yeah.
So that's why I say he's better.
Devontae don't make the tough catches though.
He don't have to. Because he creates separation. No, I'm saying because he creates separation.
Okay. All right. I can dig that.
Yeah, he's a better version of CeeDee Lamb.
He creates the separation.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I think maybe my where I think CeeDee Lamb does both.
No.
If he didn't have Dak throwing him the ball, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, that dude not only does he make every catch, he also does
he got the dropsies
after contact.
He got the dropsies.
No, he don't, Bill. Come on, man.
What?
Come on, big bro.
That was Jill.
Yeah.
Doesn't CeeDee Lamb drop the ball?
You say, does he drop it?
Yes.
Not this past year he didn't have his minute, but the year before he did. No, I'm saying the year before.
Yes.
No, I'm saying the year before he did.
Yeah, this year I
earlier this year he was dropping ball. Do you remember that crossing route around the 10-yard line?
Oh
Yeah.
Lord,
He dropped
yes.
the ball on that
This
ball.
ain't
You
that
remember that? Jeff, I know
Bill.
you
That's
listen to me,
everybody.
man.
Everybody at least
Jeff, I know
drop
you listening
one.
to me. When he was on that on the 7th route, going, he dropped that ball and hit his head like that early in the year.
I remember that. I do.
Man, this dude drops the ball, bro.
Our receiver dropped the ball.
He's not about that life.
Well, no, Bill,
No,
bro.
Goodness
This is what I'm saying.
He's number 4
hold
in
on,
just
Bill,
your division, dog.
listen, because I think what we're doing, we try to compare and contrast. The thing is, what we're saying is, on a lot of teams, he will be a number one receiver. It's 30 teams in the league.
Okay.
If he went to the Giants right now, he'd be the number one receiver.
He's number one there.
Huh?
Okay, I got you on that.
Right. Okay. He goes to the Giants.
If he went to your Steelers, he would be the number one receiver.
Man, where's
Chris? Bill? Come on, man.
Chris, if you
come on, big bro.
Hold on, Chris. If you're tuning in while you on your pre-honeymoon, please come help your Steelers fan out. Please help your Steelers fan out.
He'll be number one in Baltimore.
Okay, so we just saying. We're not saying.
Where would he be at in Cincinnati?
Oh no.
No, he would be in Cincinnati.
He'd be third best. He'd be third.
Okay, let me ask you this.
He'd be third. I ain't gonna. Yeah. He'd be third.
Cincinnati.
2.
He said 2.
Really?
What about Hold on.
Yeah, I can kind of. Yeah, it's a teetering thing.
What about
Miami?
Miami?
It's a toss to me.
What about Miami?
He third.
Oh hell no! Who? CD Lamb.
CD Lamb be third.
No, I'm asking in Miami.
He'd be third. He'd be third. Yeah. You be third for real. That nigga be a slot receiver.
He'll be third.
He'll be a slot receiver. But he would be okay. Look at Green Bay.
Miami,
if you put him in Green Bay, he'll be number one. The Giants, he'll be number one.
Right.
Minnesota
number 2.
Yep.
Detroit
number 1.
New York Jets number 2.
Oh, really?
Gary
He'd be number 2.
Nah, for real, y'all. Number 2 at the Jets. Like, look.
With the Jets?
Okay.
Yes.
And it is a struggle. So I okay.
Buffalo.
Bill, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
He better than your boy St. Brown in Detroit?
You know what? I had to think about that, right? I had to think about that.
I'm saying, man.
Because we were going hard in the beginning of the year.
And then, okay. He'd definitely be number 1 with the Bears.
Yeah, he's number 1.
Yeah.
Will he be number 1? They got DJ Moore now.
Really said.
I'm just saying.
We know good and well.
He got a quarterback now. He got a quarterback.
Okay. All right.
Quarterback.
I'm just saying, man, that I don't think he's like one of those spectacular wide receivers. I do think he is like okay.
Hey guys, I apologize. I got bouncing 11 minutes, man.
Okay.
Okay,
but don't he put you in the mindset of Michael Irvin?
Who?
CeeDee Lamb.
Hell no.
No, check this out. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on, Bill. Give me a second, big bro. Let me say this. nobody thought that Michael Irvin was one of the best receivers in the league at any time of his career, but he just made things happen.
Right,
bro.
That's it.
Man, Michael Irvin was a true number one.
Michael Irvin was
Because he didn't have. Hold on, look. You also got to look at it. Michael Irvin was a true. Michael Irvin was a true number one because he didn't have nobody else.
Yes, he did.
Who?
You talking about Alvin Harper?
Yeah, because Jeff,
Kevin
that's the
Williams.
only name.
Kevin Williams. Kevin Williams. I mean, he was good, but
man, come on, man, help me, somebody.
Hey, Kevin. Okay. Back then, when Michael Irvin was playing, it was probably only one team, maybe two, that he could go to and not be a number one. Everybody else he could. There was San Francisco.
No, you had Jerry Rice.
That's what I said. San Francisco and who else?
Yeah, so yeah, Jerry Rice.
90s. Chris Carter. Chris Carter.
That's what I said.
Chris Carter.
I said one or two teams.
Right.
No, it was. It's okay. That's gonna be a good topic. I think we should really bring that up, right? Because because otherwise we could go all night. But Bill said he got 11 minutes, so we need to. We got to move on. But can y'all, man, please? It wasn't no just Jerry Rice and Chris Carter.
Yes, it was.
No, I'm not saying that the other one was good. I'm saying Michael Irvin was better than them. I'm saying that he was better than the other ones. That he could go anywhere else and be
because we know you got to go. I want to get your take on this this possible rule change.
All right.
That I don't know if you heard about the onside kick possible.
4th and 20.
Yeah. Would you take it? A matter of fact, said your team is the one that proposed it.
Which one is that? Which one?
The 4th and 20 rule.
Oh yeah.
Like eliminating the onside kick. You score, you need to get the ball back, and instead of kicking onside kick, you got a 4th and 20 on your own 20-yard line.
They gonna probably pass that road too, man.
I think they are.
Yeah, you know.
I like it.
I like it. Because for one, I mean, you can get a pass interference, dog.
Right. And you can get it.
Pass interference.
And you can get the play.
You can get it.
Yo.
Yeah, you got to have a lot of votes. And I mean, you probably will get it. You probably will get it voted and get a pass on it because the onside kick.
You're not getting it.
It was a low percentage of teams.
By 2%, 1-2% maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you ain't even getting no onside kick now.
And so you getting it on. You down by what? Most likely 7 or less points when you try to do it. And you got to get 20 yards, like this. You get a pass interference, or you can get it, or the team do stop you because it's only one play basically.
Right, there's one play.
So they stop you. They more likely go kneel the ball down. Just
the game gonna be over.
Gonna be over anyway. That's why I said the 20-yard line. I like it. I like it. It gives you, hey, give you opportunity.
And then when they put it at the 20, and if you get it, if you end up getting the first down, you would get it at the same spot as if you would have recovered the onside kick.
Yep, that's right.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because it'll be an untimed down, right?
Yep.
So it'll be at the same spot anyway.
Now, another rule that they say the Chargers presented. I was listening to this on the way coming before we got on live. Is I ain't read all of possible rules, but the Chargers presented this one as a team. And it makes sense if you have because they did because I'm listening to Cowboys Sports Talk. So you got a team that, and it was based on the Cowboys and the Bucks this past season. Then look at the year that Seattle when they were 7-9. So the rule would be like we had 12, we were 12-5, and Tampa Bay were 8-9. And so if you have four more wins, they saying that just because you win your division, you shouldn't have home field.
No, they're not gonna get past. They're not gonna. I doubt it.
Right.
They're not gonna pass that
because so like say
why not though?
Because if you got 12 wins, you got 12 or 13 wins, and this team only got.
You're not in my division, man.
You're not in the division. They won their division.
But hold on. Say it. What they used to always call our division, the NFC least, right?
But what I'm saying, again, what's the use of divisions if you do it that way? What's the use?
You can win your division.
I'm what you said. Just take the division out, though.
Right. That's the only way.
Set it up like the NBA.
You will have to extrapolate that out of the way out.
Man, please just do it.
We're gonna start doing seeding by wins and losses.
Yeah,
that's how it's supposed to be. In any sport, that's actually fair.
Nah, but then you're gonna take away the robberies.
Facts. You're right.
You're gonna take away the way they.
You know what? You're right.
AFC, NFC type stuff. So now, if you win those divisions,
what I'm saying is, okay. Look at the Tampa Bay division this year. It was so watered down.
And it's gonna be the same way next year, Jeff.
And what I'm saying, but that's why they said you have to be four wins or more better than that team to get
I don't agree with that one.
Like if y'all are 10-7, but they are 8-9, then they still get the home field. But if you got 12 or 13 or more wins, and they only got eight wins,
they won their division, man. They just won their division.
Listen, and not only that, right? You talking about y'all were once called the NFC least, right?
Right.
Prior to that, Seattle went 7-9.
That's what
this year. Tampa Bay won at 8-9.
Right.
Yeah.
So what it seems like is in the NFC is cycling through, right? So it doesn't matter that you keep the division, right? Because that's the purpose of winning your division, so you can host a home game. Because do you remember the year the Colts had a horrible, the year they beat Chicago in the Super Bowl? That year, when Bobby Sanders was injured all year, they had a horrible defense.
Yeah.
And then when it came playoff time, they locked everybody down. Playoffs is different
they sure
than
did.
The regular season.
They sure did. You're right.
Remember, and one more thing on the division thing, right? Just because a team is, I'm just going to use Dallas and Tampa, right? Just because Dallas had a better record than Tampa, don't mean that Tampa's division was worse than Dallas' division. Maybe the division was tough and they beat up on each other, and Dallas ran through the East. You see what I'm saying? Because remember, Seattle that year, they were 7-9. They beat the Saints.
Yeah.
They did.
Carolina beat whoever they beat when they was bad. I can't remember who they beat. So it's not always that team with a better record.
Yeah.
The Giants was a wild card and won the Super Bowl.
Right.
Twice.
Right.
We won a wild card and won the Super Bowl.
You know, just because a team is that got an 8-9 or 10
I think
6.
But we also is it fair that I won 12 games and I got to go to play at your place?
Matter of fact, this is almost like even though they play at neutral sites most times, it's almost like a high school team getting in the high school playoffs with 5-5 record. Playing the team.
And then I gotta come play at your place.
You mean how Golden State beat the Mavericks when they was an 8 seed?
Hey, Jeff. I'm glad you brought that up.
You remember that?
But they had home
Bobby
court.
Steven Jackson them.
That was
Bobby
home court.
Jackson.
They sure
That
did.
was 8 seed.
That was home court. They had home court though. We talking about having home field advantage.
They didn't have home court.
We did have home court.
Yeah, and you lost.
Yeah, but I think that's what we're talking about. Like
football
at least
is a one game, and your crowd get into it.
Right. The point I'm making is that you can have a team with a not so good record can still beat a team with a better record. So when you go to divisions, because I have like what Sid was referencing, because we beat up on one another, we go 8-9, but then you come around to our house, home field advantage, and we mollywop you.
Right.
That can happen.
And that's what separates football.
That's what get yeah. Yeah. So that's the fun. You know what? I can actually say that is the fun part. Is I can, even though my record is 7-9 and yours is 12-4, I have a chance of beating you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that, y'all.
With home field
Lord,
advantage.
why though? Why is it in every other sport though? I have a better record, and you got to come see me. I'm even talking about boxing and all that. You got to come see me, but I ain't got to come see you. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's that division thing.
Yep, it's that division, man. That thing is cemented. It holds true, dog.
It does. I'm telling you, because I mean, we done seen it throughout the year. We've always seen one of the worst teams in one division beat the best team in the other one.
Washington Commanders. Y'all beat the Washington Commanders when y'all went 1-15.
And they won the division. That's NFL, man. That's Sunday, man.
Hey, that year we was like the little Giants.
The little Giants.
Yeah, that's
an oxymoron right there.
Now, Bill, I know you about to head out, but fellas, and we might. I know the tournament will be started, but do y'all want to push back the March?
Yeah, we can push that one. Yeah, because I knew that the NFL is gonna take an hour, pretty much the whole thing up tonight.
Yeah, we can push the March Madness time. Then that give you time to kind of look at. I know we can find a bracket. We can fill out our bracket and have our final four for next time.
Right.
Hey, and tomorrow look for Jalen contract to drop tomorrow.
Hey man, no. You know what? I think that Burrow and Herbert gonna carry his water. Mm-hmm. I think he gonna come last to be the highest paid.
Who?
Jalen.
Well, the reason why I'm saying his contract gonna drop tomorrow because the new league year begin, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So the Eagles gotta do some maneuvering because they potentially signed some. They signed Bradbury back, signed some other guys. So now they gotta free up cap space.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for his contract and a couple more guys to restructure tomorrow.
I'm thinking gonna be post July, post June. I'm sorry. I think it'll be post June 1.
It could
because that's when a lot of people gonna get cut. A post June 1st cut.
Let me ask you this.
And I think that Burrow and Herbert gonna carry his water. Let them come in.
And
then he gonna be the highest paid quarterback.
There we go. Cause that's what I was going to ask. Will he be the highest paid quarterback?
I'm gonna tell you why I don't think so. Not because he don't deserve
Come
it
on,
or
Steve. You got it.
no. Listen, I'm talking about. I'm just looking at the moves we've made today. Like the people we signed back. Like we signed the cornerback back today. I'm
Mhm.
thinking he gonna take a lesser deal because of him. Not that he wasn't offered to be the highest paid quarterback
Okay.
because we didn't
Okay.
have a
I
lot.
got
Yeah, we didn't have a lot of cap space.
you.
So
Yeah.
in order to do what we're doing, somebody had to take less money.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with that. I
Yeah.
can see
So
it.
now if he was just gonna break the bank, I think he would have got about 50 million. Because he did what he did, at the right time, contract year. And
Yeah.
he still might get it. I don't know. It might be structured some type of way. He still might get it.
Right. I think it's gonna be an extension.
Yeah, it's gonna be an extension. It's not gonna be just it's gonna be an extension.
It's gonna be an extension. That way they can
Yeah,
extend his
signing bonus.
salary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they can give him most of it in signing bonus. Yeah.
Right.
So are we saying that Jalen is going to get
About 270.
okay. I can see that.
Yeah, about 270.
Hey,
Yeah.
and probably about 175, 190 guaranteed.
Guaranteed. Yeah.
Jalen Hurts, I just want to say on record, I feel sorry for you getting that money because your faithful Eagle fan said
Say, man, listen, we
he
got
to throw for 68 touchdowns.
Oh my goodness.
I just keep it real. We gotta I just know where it lies. I know where the responsibility lies, and that's gonna be on his shoulders.
Yeah, well, he took out to this is one thing I can say. He took out to the Super Bowl. Fly, Eagles, fly.
And guess what he got to do now, Kendall?
What?
Got to win it. Last year don't mean nothing no more. You got to win it now.
He can't. This is what he can't do. He can't win it if your defense not going
I
stop
know that,
anybody
but
from.
I'm just saying it's still on the quarterback. Man.
It's a quarterback league.
That's why he finna. Hey, Kendall, that's why he finna get to 270. You don't see no defensive lineman getting 270. You don't see no cornerback getting 270. The quarterback get 270.
I can't even. Hey, man, I ain't gonna even. If we used to disagree about this, but I'm not even gonna disagree about that. Because
we got the best GM in the game, man. We got the best GM in the game, so we're gonna be all right. We got the best GM in the game.
Well, I'm gonna say for us,
man, that doggone ball, that Baltimore ain't playing around either.
Oh no, yeah, he good too.
I see us making a.
Oh Lord have mercy.
No, I'm saying for his moves tomorrow.
I almost just dropped my phone when he said, "I see us."
No, I'm saying for his free agent.
It's been 30 years.
No,
and you just keep on. You keep on keeping on.
Say, man, if you go listen, you black Negro go talk and let me talk. I'm gonna act like Kendrick Perkins on y'all. That said something about this old funky quarterback that got you Super Bowl and win. I didn't like getting the Junior Olympics and losing. So ain't about getting there. You got to cross the finish line.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Hey, you went to JOs?
I went to JOs 7 years, man.
Oh, you didn't doing what?
Running, man. I ran for Track Dallas, man. Best organization.
Yeah. Chris Lee told me how you used to mess that first leg up.
Mess it up, Papa. I miss a lot of folks.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
He told me you were good. He told me you did good. He told me you were good.
And I ain't saying this because he, that he is my best friend, but that Negro could run. I never forget the day where they were going to state, and he hit that. he caught everybody at state, right? So he was the first leg. He literally passed everybody up, and then his hamstring gave out.
So that's why you like the Cowboys. You can start out good, but you can't finish.
No, hold on, Seth. Hey, listen,
start out good, but you can't.
Listen, hey, this here. If Larry would have stayed on the show, he would have told you. Matter of fact, in summer track, he'll tell you on scratch leg, I already had the race warm for him.
No, Chris told me you were good. He told me you were good.
Now, what year was this?
Man,
so, 99.
This was like, yeah.
This was 99. I'll never forget this. This was 1999. And the only reason I'm telling you, Bill, the only reason I remember, big bro, we was getting ready to go beat up the coach. So it wasn't that I remember the race, but I remember how the coach
do you remember Marquise Goodwin?
Man, we jumped over. So we're in the crowd, right? We jumped over the
rail.
Man, because you ain't talking to my bro like that.
My wife said, said you foul.
Because we're finna say, man, we're finna be
like this. And when I got in the stands and Larry and Daddy, they all asked me like, Jeff, what did you not stretch? I said no, and I see my coach to the day. I said no, he had us pulling sleds.
Yep.
Like a few days before. Now, Coach Jackson, he was good coach. Yep. He was arrogant, cocky, but I tell him, why are we pulling sleds? And all we be doing is fine tuning our handouts.
I never forget.
Football coach.
He was football and track. He came. As a matter of fact, he came from great Coach Taylor at Kimball. He was assistant of Coach Taylor.
Yep.
And that's who ended up winning. My partner Henry Washington. He always joked to I got him on first leg. I say, hey, if you want to say you got me on the year I pulled my hamstring, hey, that's fine. Every dog had a day.
Hey, so I'm in we were in San Antonio doing summer track, select track. And he went to Rockwall, but he ran for Garland. And back then Garland was rolling. This is like
Come on, good one.
8 Marquise Goodwin.
Uh-huh.
I know Marquise.
Yeah.
Bro. He ran second leg. First leg changed in last place. He ate the track up, bro.
Yep.
It was crazy. Yeah, I've only seen one other person to do that, and that was Robot.
Yep, Robot.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But that track's something else, man. You're all alone on that track.
Yeah.
You're all alone.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Billy, that's why I put in that and when you sent Tyreek, I say you better stick to track football.
Hey, did you see that? But hey, man, bro, he ran the 4th fastest time in the 60 meters.
Yeah.
He better stick to that. He better stick to that football. That track ain't no joke, man.
And Billy,
track speed though, man.
Billy, I don't never say it, but too much. I just have to let people know every now and then. People always say, "Oh, you must ran scratch because of this, because of that." I say, I had the best block start probably in the nation, man.
Yep. I
used
telling people, like real talk, like we went to school together in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
And Jeff was out there like breaking records. He don't never brag about it, but like I seen him.
Yeah.
He killing them indoors. And and it was funny. I saw Caleb running yesterday, and I was like, man, he just like his daddy.
Man, I got one of the coaches hit me up this weekend. We had a girl who run for us. Triple jump, man. She jumped a 43 and a half.
Damn.
Junior got 43 on the triple jump, bro. And then on the long jump, she jumped 20 feet and 3 inches, I think it was. So that's D1 scholarship for a female. 40 and 20. I go triple jump 43 feet, though.
Man,
I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. And I know this is we usually just talk sports, but I it's the one thing that I can say that like we all need to get together on. And what I mean is we all have we see these kids and don't none of us want nothing from these kids. We do it because we love them.
Right.
Man, y'all come out on May 12th to Prestonwood, PCA, dog. We're gonna host a track meet there.
That's what I'm about, bro. We need to be really. We need to be like actually like advertising and stuff, or not. That's probably a bad word, but where we can support each other,
right?
On stuff that we don't know each other are doing. I don't do no coaching. I just teach.
Right.
But y'all are coaches. Y'all are doing mentorship on a whole nother level. And so to be able to support y'all even on my platform or vice versa, we really need to start doing that, man.
Yeah, I ain't know you coach track, Billy, until you said last week you had a track practice.
Really?
Said, oh, yeah, I didn't know, man.
Yeah, man, I'm a certified coach, man, and I'm a certified official with USA Track and Field, man. I travel, man.
So you might know. So you might know Larry daddy. His daddy before he got sick, that's what he did, and not other coaches. David Collins.
Yeah, man. I've been on that circuit a minute, man. I've been coaching since 09.
Okay.
And I've been a certified official with USA Track and Field for the last 2 years.
Yeah, we was going that route. Me and old Larry getting certified because his dad and our coaches, they was in it. We just didn't finish out with it, but
sure.
But yeah. Oh yeah.
Man, I love it, man. And I specialize in triple jump, long jump.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. That's what I really coach.
Yeah.
But I'm telling. So we got that, right? We got Jeff about Caleb out to a brother of mine to a hoop thing he does, but it's a mentorship. We really need to get into that space where black males are coming together and we're just making it do what it do. And I don't care what your kids play, but what we know is there are men that are standing up and saying, we're here. And my bad, Jeff, if I'm overstepping my boundaries,
because I know this is your show.
Oh no, man! It's just the name on it, man.
Yeah, but okay, thank you. I really just want to.
Ain't David Ruffin or JT or the Fire Heartbeat.
What you
think.
saying,
Now, go ahead, Hank.
No, I was just gonna mention Jeff. Go ahead, Kenny. Yeah, what you're talking about is good.
I really think that we can do something very positive for the males that are I think sometimes we do what we do, but we don't understand the impact that we make. So I would love to make a big impact in because it's not about he does this and I coach him here, and we just understand, like, hey, we want to make an impact on the community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I mean, you say something that's very interesting, man. You know, being part of stuff like that, man. What I come to find out is that, you know, with those causes and those missions, that it may be a 3-year process, right?
Okay.
You know, and you know, that allows that, you know, financial vehicle to kick in through fundraisers, whatever the case may be. So, you know, birthing something like this, or, you know, to what you're speaking of, is going to take, you know, a financial platform. So allowing, you know, 24 months, 36 months to do them fundraisers, to raise capital, and then now we can really impact a lot of people versus trying to grow it and build money at the same time. What I come to find out is you build money, you build that capital, financial capital, and then after that, and then comes the sweat equity.
Billy, that is my gift.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have I can't sustain anything, but I can grow it.
Mm-hmm.
And I can get the money we need to grow it.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the people that have money to grow it. And that's what I've been blessed with. I have not been blessed with the trying to do something on my own. I don't. But what I do have is the plugs for us to do something.
Oh yeah, Doc, it's definitely the turtle on a totem pole theory. If you ever see a turtle on a totem pole, they had help getting there.
Okay. Okay. You know, I digress.
Absolutely. Doc, it takes many.
That's my. Let me tell you this, and Jeff can tell you. I've been very blessed in meeting people with a whole bunch of money, and they don't know where to put it.
Mm-hmm.
What I think we need to do, and it's funny to start off just as a platform of talking about sports. And I think where we can go from this is really doing something besides just sports. keeping it at sports. We keep it at sports, but then we're also able to bless others on the other side that maybe need that they may need that scholarship, but then they also may need that what they call it, NIL. You know, I don't know. Yeah. And so not only that, but they're able to put that money into something that'll benefit them long term. Because most of them get that money and they ain't gonna make it, and we know that.
Mm-hmm.
So how do we then go and bless them in a fashion of, okay, you got $250,000. What do you put it in? But I'm sorry, y'all. That's my passion. I'm sorry, and to put it out there with everybody, I just really believe that we have been presented with a avenue to bless young black males, and we should do it.
Yeah, scripture says
we can talk about the Mavericks all day and all this other stuff all day.
Scripture says, man, build it and they will come.
There we go. Come on. That's it. That's right.
So,
hey, but I know one day y'all gonna start talking about my marriage, and you gonna start talking about my Cowboys. I tell you.
Hey. I guess we don't want can talk about because nobody else is.
Hey, tune in tomorrow and listen to Skip and Shannon. You'll hear something about the Cowboys.
You ain't lying.
Because of Skip Bayless.
Hey, that's all right. Somebody got to talk about. Hey, somebody got to talk.
Man, did you hear Shannon Sharp cuss, man?
Twice.
Man, he dropped the F word.
He said the F word, dog. Yeah, he said the F word. Somebody gonna give me some chicken and chocolate. What the F is that? Oh, you got it. That's it.
You know what? Y'all do know what that's what he said for real.
Yeah. He was using that as an example. He said, man, it's like someone giving me some chicken and chocolate. What the F? He said, what the F is that?
Didn't ask for the F. He was like, excuse me.
Hey, Jill. Now, going back what you were hearkening to about how great of a job your GM is doing.
But no, I wasn't saying about what he's doing. I was because Sam was mentioned.
He backpedaling like Gilmore, ain't it?
Hold on.
Don't do it now.
No,
too late.
Didn't you say yesterday you was like, I mean, now did you say just a while ago you was like, what you see tomorrow happening is watch for some Jalen Hurts news, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was saying we made all these defensive side of the ball moves, but where it is, we need to find some juice on offense. Agreed. So I say I'm saying look for something offensively to happen tomorrow. for the Cowboys, possible.
Keenan Allen.
Trade to my trade for Keenan Allen.
He a free agent. He got cut.
Oh, he got cut. Didn't he go to?
I don't think nobody picked him up.
Nobody picked him up.
No, go get Juju.
No, I think he gonna sign back with Kansas City. We probably
OBJ.
It's probably gonna be OBJ or D-Hop, man.
Yeah.
But check it, right? You know that's gonna piss CD Lamb off.
CD Lamb is which one? OBJ or D-Hop?
D-Hop.
But if the end goal is to win,
Michael Gallup is making how much a year?
Like they restructured it. So he was at like 10, I think. 9.
And then D-Hop come in and CD Lamb the third highest paid.
His contract coming up. He gonna get paid, man.
Bro, y'all gonna put all that money on wide receivers? No, dog. Come on, man. Slow down, man. Hey,
unless they get D-Hop and trade Gallup.
Look, Jeff, look.
Hey, it's another it's another receiver out there too. Brandon Cooks, you forgot about.
I mean, but he ain't not gonna come with no high. He ain't gonna come with no high price.
Is he a free agent or he's still on?
He looking to get traded out of Houston.
He got too much money, man. Dallas not gonna trade him. Yeah. He too much money.
It's called renegotiating, man. Yeah. Say. I wonder about y'all sometime when I be seeing y'all talk about.
Look.
I don't know.
Hey,
you know what,
listen, man?
When
I
look
you
at
gotta
the
stop
business
believing in Puff the Magic Dragon when it comes to Cowboys, man.
What you talking about? We just talking about moves, man. We just talking about moves.
Hey, Jeff, when I talk about the sport, man, it's about from the GM side of things, not from the fan side of things.
You're saying where they go get paid, like they got all these reconstructions and you move money here. That's why there's no such thing as you have a cap, but that's just talk.
They just kind of keep it.
Make it work.
Yeah, you can make it work.
Yeah, but I just don't see y'all getting D-Hop, right? With his and what he gonna demand.
No, he's gonna
paying Michael Gallup.
He's already said he's gonna redo his deal wherever he goes.
Right.
Yeah.
But to have that much money in that position group.
Yeah.
It's
the only thing.
Right?
Yep.
And you said that CD Lamb is still number one. So hypothetically, number 2 and number 3 getting paid like that.
So guess what's probably gonna happen. You get D-Hop, and then you re-sign Lamb. Next year, I see Gallup. Gallup may not finish his career as a Cowboy. So they may either release him, they may trade him. He go get reconstructed again.
This might be his last year.
So you're not gonna have 3 receivers
because you don't have 1 year off that big contract. Last year.
And D-Hop only has 2 years left on his contract.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah, but Jeff, somebody gotta go.
That's why I told you to click the link, Jeff. Remember I told you that? Remember I said click the link. Click the link and look at the first comment.
You talking about you talking about a comment from a dude that probably don't know his left hand from his right hand that just come in on Twitter.
Who's that?
I don't know who he is. He wasn't he wasn't nobody that I know. He just somebody that get on Twitter and see people comment and comment.
But Jeff,
he like one of those guys that make up those fake Twitter accounts and say they the real Adam Schefter and just be throwing out tweets.
But that's a lot of money in receivers.
Mm-hmm. But it just all depends on. Jeff will probably know better than any of us where do Dallas spend their money. Like Pittsburgh spend their money. Where y'all spend most of y'all money at?
Defense.
Defense, bro. We had third highest defense. Linebackers and DB.
That's why I'm gonna say linebackers. See, like we spend most of our money on offense and defensive line. So I don't know what Dallas spend their money. They might spend it at receiver. They might put more money in that spot.
It usually be receiver and
quarterback and edge rushers
and receivers.
Look at the three. Who went to Denver?
Randy Gregory.
Randy Gregory. He got paid. D-Law. Right? Now Parsons coming up. Y'all put y'all money on edge rush and cornerbacks.
Yeah.
Well, not since Brandon Carr. You know, that's been an issue.
What about the no? Who's that number one guy from LSU?
You talking about Claiborne?
Claiborne.
I mean, it wasn't like
he
Carter.
had tight hips, bro.
It wasn't like Carter. Carr got that big money deal.
Yeah, Carr got some big money. And Carr got big money.
Mm-hmm.
Big money, Carr. He did. He got some big time money.
Mm-hmm.
What's that other guy? The cornerback that left from Dallas and he ended up going to the Vikings.
Byron Jones.
You talking about Newman? He talking about Newman.
Patrick Newman.
Oh, but when Byron Jones a number one or number two? See,
he was number one.
Yeah, he was number one. Yeah, he was first round draft pick for y'all.
Yeah, he got paid. You know, when he left Dallas, he got paid. Dallas didn't want to pay him, so he got paid. Yeah, he got paid.
Yeah.
He got paid big time. But I don't know, Jeff. We'll see.
Well, I mean, he's saying we got to get some juice on offense. I mean, so you got to get. I mean, who's gonna be that juice?
Right now, y'all don't have two. You only have two receivers right now, right?
I mean, if you're looking at the names, I mean, but we have receivers on the roster. But
we talking about Noah Brown?
No, he left. He
went
to the Texans today.
Well, I'm
what about y'all what about y'all third round draft pick from last year from
October?
Yeah, he's gonna change the culture.
Y'all just got two guys with experience. Put it like that.
Two guys with just realized, yeah.
And then that punt returner y'all got, who won MVP for the XFL?
Yeah, Turpin.
Turpin.
Yeah.
Which he said he want to be utilized a little bit more, which he might. You know, with more gone, he might. We'll see. You know, he might get a few plays here down on the offensive side.
So you think Mike McCarthy's going to scheme him?
Yeah.
Wait, because I'm
The last time he was calling plays, what was their record?
5-12. I'm really putting this lineup in my mind, and I'm like, what is
5-11? 4-12. What was Mike McCarthy record when he left?
And I told y'all,
4-12.
I tell y'all, I've been seeing this. I said, Mike McCarthy is he trash.
You just went in and called it like it is.
He trash. I done watched you with how do you have Aaron Rodgers and only win one Super Bowl? Everybody
the same way the coaches that got him now still ain't got past the NFC Championship game and got to the Super Bowl with him.
Well, at least he won 12 plus games and have, you know, we actually lost. So I can at least say this about the Packers.
No, I'm saying you talking about Mike McCarthy. I'm saying like the same way Sean Payton had Drew Brees and only got one Super Bowl.
Well, can we?
That's all. No. I'm not backing McCarthy, but I'm saying we're talking like you got these.
Even with Sean Payton though, Jeff,
But I'm saying these coaches.
It was.
Besides Andy Reid, they got Pat Mahomes.
Sean Payton would have went to the Super Bowl twice if it wasn't for
the
horrible
referees.
calls.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a line that I'm gonna give you a line. I'm gonna give you a line that D King. Hold on. I'm gonna give you a line that D King giving. You know, you probably heard it. If was a fifth, we all be drunk.
This all I'm saying though.
And
you actually look at the fact that there was two pass interference calls that was not calls. Nobody, they didn't call it. We know that team would have went to the Super Bowl. What I'm talking about with Mike McCarthy is he never even had that. The only thing I will say this, the only thing they ever had happen was that Seattle game where they end up getting the onside kick. I give them that. But other than that, there are no excuses.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sorry. It's gonna cost y'all the same thing it cost me. And you know what it cost me? A lot of heartache.
Well, you know, I'm gonna be the first to remind you when he get over the top. Because I mean, you gotta look at. Just look at the landscape of the coaches. I mean, who else could say besides Belichick they got, and now Andy Reid that has the actual hardware on their finger. They have more than one on their finger besides Belichick and Andy Reid.
That are coaching right now.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. So I mean, so that's what I'm saying. I mean, I get all the, you know, if you got Aaron Rodgers, you got this quarterback, you should have more rings. I mean, hey, I can't. I don't know, because I know you'll probably say something different. Said where I don't think it was McCarthy's fault that we put up 12 points in the divisional round.
Oh, that fault.
So that's what I'm saying. So
y'all put that. Hey, the Cowboy put that on y'all website.
But that ain't got nothing to do with that.
That lost the game.
That's what I'm trying to get people to understand. Well, mainly Kendon and I think Jonathan, they talk about McCarthy because they've been horned in with him for so many years as Packer fan. Mm-hmm. That ain't got nothing to do with McCarthy. You know.
Yes, it does.
No, man, dude. Hey, say, man.
He has veto power.
So he has veto power on, as y'all say, how Dak was throwing the ball. See, y'all not go sit here and contradict yourselves.
Look,
God. Like 1 minute,
he has veto power. No, he should say, you remember Barry Swift's famous words? Run the damn run.
So that's what that's why I say you contradict yourself, because now I'm saying now he didn't remove Kellen Moore out the picture. So guess what? It's about to be his voice. So then if now he vetoing himself. He ain't got Schottenheimer is as the coordinator by title. So McCarthy now is gonna be the voice, right? So yes. now you gonna be able to judge him and Dak because McCarthy is the voice. That's what I'm saying. So we can go off on what he did in Green Bay, but now he in Dallas. So let's see what he do in Dallas. Let's see what Dak does.
Do you think McCarthy's a good coach, Jeff?
Yeah, I don't think he would last this long. He wasn't a good coach.
On a scale of 1 to 10, and 10 being the best coach, what grade would you give him?
I put him about a 7 or 8.
Boy, you a Cowboys fan for real, man.
No, I'm talking about period when he was with Green Bay. I'm talking about a coach. Ain't got hold on, excuse me, ain't got shit to do with who he coaching.
Does he manage? Is he a good clock manager?
In the season, what? This first season with Dallas playoffs, now he wasn't. Like I said, I didn't watch a lot of Green Bay games to
know. No, I'm talking about with the Cowboys. I just go with the Cowboys.
This
is
year
is he a good clock manager?
This year he was.
He was? Is he a good timeout manager?
This year he was.
Is he a good challenging manager?
You say challenging?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that year that what was the year that Dan Quinn got fired? He really challenged the team that year. He challenged them that year.
I'm talking about challenging plays.
I don't know.
Or challenging calls, I should say.
As far as the offensive coordinator college?
Oh no, like for an example, it was did he have 2 feet in or was it just 1 foot in? And he throw the red flag.
I mean, that's a judgment call, man.
Was he
you
good at it? That's a coach.
Come on now.
Everything I'm asking you is a judgment call.
Man, y'all kill me with that.
Everything I'm asking as a coach is a judgment call.
Is Mike Tomlin a good coach?
No. Okay. We can get deep into the weeds with Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin should have been fired. But that's a whole nother topic right there, bro. But a coach ain't nothing but making judgment calls within that 60-minute time frame. That's all they do. They make judgment calls. When to call timeout. When to challenge a play. Right? Listen, man. What's your coach's name for the Eagles?
Sirianni.
And he did this all year long, and it was evident in the Super Bowl. Hiking a ball with 5 seconds left on the clock. 5 seconds or less. That's coaching.
Yeah, right now he's a good coach. Yeah, he's a good coach. I think McCarthy is a middle of the pack coach. Middle of the pack. I mean, he really haven't done it. It's just like he hadn't done that since the Super Bowl year, right? I mean, he won some playoff. You know, they haven't really done anything. So now, in your take, Jeff, he get to the division round or get in the playoffs. If he don't make NFC Championship game this year, do you keep him?
So my thing, this is my thing with the fans, like how Billy tried to say Cowboy fans. See, I promise I'm a totally different Cowboy fan. These old ignorant Cowboy fans that you're talking about. That's why I kept telling Kendra, what's the difference between McCarthy and when I put their records and I send it to y'all, they both got 1 Super Bowl. They got the same identical record. So why are these Cowboy fans, these other one, my fellow fans, they drooling at the mouth for Sean Payton? And he had the same Hall of Fame future quarterback in Drew Brees as he had in Rodgers in Green Bay.
Well, the reason why, because McCarthy was brought here for one reason and one reason only.
That's all Sean Payton gonna be brought here for. So what I'm saying.
So hold on, Jeff. So McCarthy he's had his chance, and he ain't done it. So that's why they want somebody else.
Okay, hold on. Let me break it down to you. First year he came, it was COVID year. He had a silent coordinator. The second year, hold on.
About COVID year. Right. Everybody had COVID.
Kellen Moore was a coordinator in 2020.
Hold on. His second year here, right? Dak broke his ankle. So he's really only had these 2 years, man.
Man, they don't go by that, Jeff.
But I'm telling you that. I'm saying
no. I'm just telling you what they go in the NFL. That's not what they don't care about that. They don't care about that.
I get that, but he's still here. What I'm saying is, I'm saying fans. You're speaking on general, but fans saying go get Sean Payton. he hasn't. He's done the same thing McCarthy's done. Win one Super Bowl.
But how many NFC championships has he been to?
Who, Peyton?
Uh-huh.
I had to go back and look at it, but they had the same identical record.
Right.
Like, that's like you telling me to give you take my house and I take yours, and we got the same identical bedrooms. All it is the color scheme change. Why I'm gonna do that? What has he done? What has Sean Payton? Now, if he gets here and lead Denver somewhere, then you say, oh, but he got to still prove it though. He got to still go prove it.
Sean Payton is a better coach than Mike McCarthy, Jeff. We can dumb it down to W's and L's and how many Super Bowls, but the fact of the matter is he's a better coach than Mike McCarthy.
That's fine, but guess what? If Andy Reid was on the market and you said go get Andy Reid, then I say okay, give me Andy Reid and replace with McCarthy. But I'm not
is Mike Tomlin a better coach than Mike McCarthy? Because he only got one Super Bowl.
I mean, he could be. I'm still saying, what are you giving me to where I'm gonna change this coach? Like least with McCarthy, you change from McCarthy, you change from Garrett to McCarthy. That is a like an upgrade. You got a coach that you know can get you there. At least you know he can get you there.
Get you where?
He could get you to the NFC Championship. He get you to the Super Bowl because he's done it. Jason Garrett hasn't done that, so that's an upgrade.
That's what you doing.
That's an upgrade. McCarthy was an upgrade over Jason Garrett.
In what way?
He was an upgrade. That's what I'm saying. He's because he could get you further. He's proven he could get you further.
What has he done though? He hasn't. He has not. Jason Garrett got you guys to 2 divisional rounds.
Right.
Mike McCarthy has got you to
one
divisional round.
One.
Jason Garrett got you to 2 divisional rounds. Mike McCarthy got you to 1 divisional round.
And how many years have Mike McCarthy been here? 4. Oh, Billy, you older than me. Like your mama and parents, you say you know better. You know better. don't sit there and tell me that. Don't be a fool today, Billy. He was here 10 seasons as head coach. So if Mike McCarthy's here 6 more seasons and doesn't go to another divisional round, then you have an argument. But he had 10 seasons here and went to 2 divisional playoffs. So come on now.
But that's the thing. Hold on. But see, that's the thing with hold on.
Hey,
see, that's the thing with expectations, right? He had no expectations with Garrett. That's why he was here so long.
Now you know why he was here so long? Because Jerry wanted to make him his Tom Landry.
Okay, so but
and we know how long Tom Landry
here. He brought McCarthy here for one reason and one reason only.
Well, like I said, hey,
if he don't get there this year, this might be his last year.
Exactly. That's what I'm telling y'all. That's why when y'all was like, well, it went the offensive coordinator. That's why the year Jason Garrett lost his job, he took back over play caller. He said, if I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna go down on my way. So that's what McCarthy's doing. See, you want to say a Cowboy fan, I'm seeing it the right way because that's what I'm seeing it as. If I'm gonna go down, I'm about to go down calling the plays. I can't do that by having Kellen Moore here because that's who was the coordinator. I got to get rid of him. So now he has to go down his way. He's doing it his way. On offense, he brought in his coordinator who knows his system. He brought in a different offensive line coach. He brought in a different quarterback coach. So if I'm gonna go down, I'm going down my way. I'm not going down with Kellen Moore as my coordinator.
And real quickly, speaking on them 10 seasons with Jason Garrett, not only was there no expectation, there was no cancel culture. Everything is so microwave right now, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
That, imagine you know, a coach because I mean he got rid of Doug Peterson.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So Mike McCarthy is on a shorter leash. Back then, when Jason Garrett took over for Bill Parcells, you know, he had 10 years. We didn't have that council culture back then.
He took over Wade Phillips.
Wade Phillips. Wade Phillips got fired in mid-season. So they didn't have that council culture back then.
But it goes to say, just like y'all talk about these coaches, it's just like Jerry Jones has said it, and he's mean it. If I hire a general manager, I have fired myself a couple times. He can't fire himself because he's the owner. But what he's saying is, how everybody say, won't he go get a GM? Well, guess what? GMs get fired all the time. The owners go stay there because he's the owner of the team. So if Jerry Jones go say, okay, let me go out and let me get Howie from the Eagles. Well, if Howie don't make the moves that Jerry likes out of 3 years, Howie's gone. Then he's got another GM. And that GM don't do in 2 years. Boom, he's out of there. Or he stayed there 5 years. And then year 6, he make these bad moves or on the thing. He's out of there. So basically what Jerry's saying is, hey, instead of going through the heartache of firing a GM and hearing the same thing I'm hearing from fans, year in, year out, I just stay the owner, general manager of my team.
Okay. So do you agree with that philosophy?
Yeah, because guess what? You go fire. Jerry has made some moves that would, like he said, would have gotten fired. So you go fire GM anyway.
Walk with me for a moment, Jeff.
I like the philosophy.
Okay.
Yeah, it ain't
okay. Walk with me for a moment on this, okay, and just extrapolate the thought. When a GM whole job is to manage the team, so he's gonna have to make the hard decisions. The owner's job is to go promote the team, the organization, right? He gotta love everybody. The GM, he cutthroat, right? So you have a disparity in the way that both of them think. It's hard for an owner who everybody loves to be a GM who got to be cutthroat.
Well, I'm gonna cut you out right quick, Billy, because you know why? Really and truly, by title, Jerry is the GM, but like the de facto GM of the team is Stephen and Will McClay. Jerry has the title. Y'all don't realize that, because if you realize that over the years, with a lot of the moves we made, because I saw a clip on Twitter when Jerry first got the job, when they said we want that man back. If Jerry was the main man handling and making the decision for like general manager like Will McClay and Stephen Duff, we would have been and had a lot of these players. We would have been and had the Bobby Wagners. We would have had Von Miller last year. But Catboy Stephen Jones is the one that's doing the GM work. He's not going to fire his own son, man. He has the GM by title, but Stephen is like the GM. Will McClay is like the assistant GM. That's why I tell y'all, man.
So who brought T.O. here? Was it Stephen Jones or Jerry Jones?
Jerry Jones made that. He made that executive decision. Just like that, I'm saying, like he just said, I'm taking over because I'm the owner. Just like with Odell Beckham, he's saying that's who I want, so I'm gonna drive the bus on it. It's only a few times he does that. You're trying to win a debate because y'all a lot of y'all just want to win debates, man. Just throw in a white towel and know you're not gonna win this debate with me, man. When it comes to that COWBOYS.
Hey man.
You're not, man.
Hey man.
Like I stay 2 in tune on 105.3 everything Cowboys.
But listen, Jeff.
Y'all talking off of
Jeff. You haven't been to an NFC championship game since 1995. Something in your heart of heart, in your at least in your business mind, in your strategic thoughts, you ought to say, man, something ain't working. It's been 28 years since you've been to an NFC Championship game. Just by common knowledge, something is not working. It ain't working. You gotta at least, man, hey, we've been doing the same thing for 28 years and it haven't worked. You haven't been to it. Forget Super Bowl. You haven't been to an NFC Championship game.
So are you really gonna say it's all on the GM why we haven't been to NFC Championship?
It's on. To me, that's what you call a culture.
Are you really gonna sit here and say, hold on? Are you really, as one of your favorite words say, are you out your rabbit tail mind? So you're gonna say that, oh, it's the culture why. I'm gonna just go back to a few games. Why when we about to kick the extra point, the ball slipped out of Romo's hand and he tried to run for it. Or on 3rd and 19 when the defense gave up a 3rd and 19 pass to Aaron Rodgers to lose the division round. Or I mean, I could just go on games we lost. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Come on. Y'all got
listen, man. I'm gonna tell. Hey, I got a 30-second story to tell. Me and my cousin, we had a cell phone business, a cell phone shop off of Belline and Coy in Richardson back in 2000, 2001. We hired our homeboy, right, to run the store because we were still working, making everything happen. He'll call. Stores open at 10 o'clock. He don't show up to 10:15. Man, I had a flat tire. Okay. So look, man, traffic, something. It was, after about 6-7 times opening at 10:15, I said, my cousin, bro, it's always something. The fact of the matter is that this guy is late. There's always going to be an excuse for something, but this is what we allow, and this is what happens. It's a culture. Something always going to go wrong. That's a culture, bro.
You can believe it. You can believe that. You can believe that just like Kyrie believes the earth is flat. Keep on believing it.
No, bro. I can look at the moon and see it's round. I can look at when when Jupiter hits our atmosphere, we can see it. All the other planets around that leads me to believe.
Okay, hold on. I'm just go to one person. Y'all know you got 30 seconds. So it's a culture. Why I don't know how long he been coaching, but he got his first championship out of 20 plus years in regional samples. Like when he lost the North Shore the first time, the dude caught a Hail Mary pass. The next year, JJ got hurt, his starting quarterback, because Saleh Curl did a cheap shot on him. Like, come on, man. Like,
hey,
against Lincoln. Hold on. In Lincoln, I know about you with Sample. And when Lincoln, he lost the field goal, he got a blocked field goal. Come on, man. He just had some bad fortune.
Listen, hold up now. He had some bad fortune based on the culture he built called in the locker room. Because he did a lot of things against people wrong. So he just came back to bite him in a moment that he was looking to shine. So yes, I do believe that.
Oh, so they finally didn't bite him in the moment this year.
He changed his way. I'm just saying.
I'm
listening to him.
He did for 1 year.
I'm telling you, I've been in the building with this man for too long.
Okay,
man.
so hold on. When we win the Super Bowl, when we win the Super Bowl this year, Jerry Jones then changed the coach for 1 year. That's what y'all gonna tell me.
Well, I'm just telling you, he.
I don't see that.
I'm just telling you, Jeff. I'm just telling
Hey
you.
man, y'all too old.
You just
too
said
I'm just
it
telling
wasn't
you.
filled, man.
I've
You just said
witnessed.
if it wasn't filled, we'd be drunk.
Y'all,
I
Jeff,
don't see
what
that.
I'm saying with Samples is karma. I done witnessed him do things and how he done things. I've witnessed it. He's told me. My son played for him for. Let me tell you something.
That did the same thing for as with Mathis then too, huh?
I don't know, Mathis. I don't know what Mathis do.
No. I mean, I've been around. I've been around DeSoto long enough. That'd be the same thing with him, right?
I don't know what Mathis do.
Or did a lot of times he just run into Kyler Murray?
I don't. Like I said, I don't know Mathis. I don't know what Mathis did. I know what Samples did though.
But I'm saying a lot of times when Samples lost, I followed college school football. When he lost, when he's at Skyline, he ran into Kyler Murray. Same thing with DeSoto. They ran into Kyler Murray. Then hold on. This year, DeSoto finally, when they got one, guess who they didn't have to see this year? He didn't have to see Duncanville this year. That's his nemesis.
But see,
and
I'm gonna tell you some stuff offline that will put you in certain situations in games that you should have never been in for those things to happen. That's the culture Biddy is talking about.
And we can say
because
that
if he would have stayed true to form, he wouldn't have been up just 1 point. He probably would have been up 14. You see what I'm saying? And that leaves room for error.
And I'm gonna give you
I'm gonna go back to the Cowboys, Jeff.
No, hold on. I'm gonna give you an example of Sample's good friend. And my wife could tell you, my father could tell you about this.
Who that?
John Tyler. His dream school was a coach at Carter. He had Crabtree. Everybody talking about that wing tee was outdated. He won with that wing tee with kids at John Tyler that believed in the system and said, we go win with it. My father, I'll tell you the story all the time. He went out throwing the ball. Listen to what everybody want to say. Throwing the ball, got down 21-0. Say went in at halftime, say we going back to what we know. They came out, they won 28-21, running that wing tee. Cut back right, cut back left. At Carter, he run the same thing. But you know what? You got these kids and these parents getting to these kids' head. We not running the ball. We not running the ball. My kid can't shine. What does it matter if your kid go win a state championship, man? What does it matter?
Joe, I'm gonna tell you about culture, right? And I'm talking about specifically the Cowboys. When a back-to-back Super Bowl coach gets fired, it's at that moment a new culture was established. And that new culture has not changed. Who fires a back-to-back winning head coach? You know how hard we just discussed this about 15 minutes ago. How many people got 2 Super Bowls that's coaching currently? 2.
But you're right, Billy. But we all talk about this. Guess what?
Right and butt don't go together, Jeff. Right and butt don't go together.
No. Listen to me. You've been a certain age where you made some dumb mistakes too, right? Yeah. That was so Jerry admits early. He comes back and admits he was a young, high-headed owner, general manager at the time. Man, he's entitled to a mistake. He's human.
But that culture was established at that moment.
He's human. He's human. So you go dog because he made a mistake that he does regret now. He does.
He don't regret it. If he regret, he'll be in the Ring of Honor. He don't regret it. He don't regret it.
He regrets it.
How come Jim's not in the Ring of Honor?
Hey, you got to add Jared in.
Okay. Secondly, right? Okay. When I'm saying a new culture has been established, you have not won or been to an NFC championship game in 28 years. 28 seasons. What's the issue?
Hey, hold on. Guess what? I'm gonna say it like this, and I'm not being funny. We in the same coach. We in the same. We in the same coach.
What is the issue then, right?
We in the same coach.
What is the issue?
We're in the same coaches as the other teams that I sent y'all of all those teams, about 15 to 20 teams that ain't got a damn Super Bowl championship.
I ain't talking about Super Bowl.
And they ain't probably been in no NFC championship either. I can name them: Detroit Lions, Arizona Cardinals. Let me.
Yeah, they have Arizona. We played Arizona Cardinals in the Super Bowl in 08.
You know how long ago that was? That's been 15 years.
Yeah, and that was 13 years after the Cowboys went the last time.
It's still a long time though. 15 years ago.
But they've been. Okay, go ahead.
It's a decade ago, right?
Yes.
That's long enough. Guess what? Y'all ain't been to the Super Bowl since Cleveland. I can find, if I find a list, it's a lot of teams on there. Minnesota,
now, even the Jets been to the AFC Championship game.
Minnesota.
No, they was in the NFC Championship game. They lost.
When?
Who was that?
Minnesota.
No, what I'm saying, not saying those same teams that don't have a Super Bowl win though.
Oh.
Like they still those fan bases still hoping for a Super Bowl win. They're like saying that Denzel Washington don't get another Grammy for the next 10 years, but he got 30 Grammys, and this up and coming actor never get a Grammy for his Denzel Washington is fine with his 30 Grammys. I want another Super Bowl ring, but guess what? It's some fan bases out there that ain't even got one.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of them. It ain't just one. It's over 10. It's over 10.
Yeah.
Over 10. And guess what? Only one team can host the trophy.
Yeah. Man, I'm just saying, man. But hey, man, you know, there's a new dawn coming, starting in September.
And I don't want y'all to send me no wolf tickets when we finally get over the hump. I don't want to hear. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna tell all the other members of the podcast. I don't want to hear no. It's about time. I don't want to hear that BS. Don't tell me about time. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want. It's about time. It's been 28. I don't want to hear that. I'm not gonna hear it. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. I ain't gonna hear it.
Jeff.
I don't want to.
You know how many years I've heard Cowboy fans say we going to the Super Bowl this year? You know how many years I've heard that, man?
You heard a lot.
See, you know how many years I've heard Cowboy fans say, man, this is our year, we going to the Super Bowl. They win 2 games in a row. We the best team in the NFL.
So then hold on, Billy. I'm gonna say this. And you say you coach track, and you heard Kendon talk about it. And like I said, I don't have to toot my own horn, but I ran with some top notch guys. Like one of my track, my relay buddy was Jock Reeves. I remember one year, him and a teammate, they ran a bad leg in regionals.
Mm-hmm.
When I got the baton, we was in 7th place.
Mm-hmm.
When I handed it out to my we call each other cousins, but we're not blood, but he got it. When I gave it to him, we was in 3rd. And then he got us the 2nd to get us to Junior Olympics that year in San Jose, California.
Right.
In San Jose, California, my mom didn't make it that year, and she normally makes it to nationals.
Right.
We dropped the stick. I went to 7 Junior Olympics, and the closest the best I placed is 2nd. They ain't got nothing to do with. They ain't got nothing to do with culture. The culture of our teams was good. They were very good. But I never won first place in Junior Olympics. But I've always made it to the finals.
Right.
And that's big time. I tell people all the time.
I know it is.
That's big time when you going against like 20, matter of fact, more than 20 states. And your team makes it to the finals in the final 8.
Top 8.
And so 1 year we had a 15-minute lead when I handed out the stick, and ankle leg got caught by a team from Texas that we had ran against week in, week out. And some of then 1 year we got beat by the LA Jets. They broke the record, we broke the record. We got second. Larry was on that relay. He was ankle leg. He had to run ankle leg because his hip went. So what I tell you, we now he won years ago when they were about 6 years old. They won, but yeah, man, it ain't got nothing to do. It ain't had nothing to do with our culture. We had a good culture. We had good coaches for that age group. We just didn't win. Now, at Carter, what we talking about? That 99 team should have won. He didn't have a good coach. Came up from Kimball from a good coach. And then he came over as a head coach, and it's just like, it was his way or no way. And so we talk about people jumping, triple jumping. We should have had triple jump, mile relay. We had 4x1. That's all we took to state that year. So like he won it 2 years later with the group that was under us that we used to bust their heads and practice every day. But nah, man, I went to 7 Junior Olympics. And like I said, when either scratch leg, when I literally handed out the stick, the race was over. The race was over. And the best I placed is second.
Yeah.
So, like I said, with like all the if and all of the excuse now, man, things happen, man. A drop baton here, your ankle leg get caught 15 meters, 20 meters down the track that he ain't got caught all year. Come on now.
Hey, man, when the lights get bright, dog, and it seems like, I'm telling you, man, with the Cowboys, dog, the lights get bright, dog.
Hey, they go.
When the lights get bright, dog, I don't witness it, dog. I'm telling you.
They gonna keep getting bright.
You know what I mean? I done coached a lot of track, man, and then officiated a lot of track, bro. Hand placement, the way they teach back then versus now. Thumb down, palm out on hand that stick. Now you gotta do is just close your fingers. But yeah, man. So yeah, man, when them lights get bright, dog. And when them lights get bright for them Cowboys, Doc, and we seen it too many times on nationwide TV, Doc.
Well, I'm gonna still be a fan.
Oh yeah, Doc. Hey man, hey, do you remember Dragnet? You remember Dragnet?
No,
you don't remember Drag. All right, well you may have heard this, but on Dragnet's an old TV series. When it comes on, they would say, we changed the name to protect the innocent, right? Bro, you would root for the Cowboy when Starback has his name on the back.
Mm-hmm.
Danny White. So you're going to be a Cowboys fan regardless, Mm-hmm. Like I'm going to be a Steelers fan regardless. Because them names change, bro. Them names change. That's why I said when Sid was talking about earlier, he looking at it from a business perspective. We all should. You know what I'm saying? Versus being a fan, look at it from a bit, because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. I know he was probably rooting for the Eagles when they had Ron Jaworski at quarterback.
Yeah, but I knew they weren't going to win.
Huh?
I said, but I knew they weren't going to win. But I'm going to root for them regardless.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. 40 years later.
Man,
So we really for the organization.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, have you coached? I know you played it, but have you ever coached it?
What?
Football.
Yeah. Not at the high school level. Just I was at remember I was go coach at that lane before I left and went to Langston.
Yeah.
And then I coached Pop Water.
I mean, y'all know this, but football is the only sport, the only one that to be successful in it, everybody got to be on the same page. I'm talking about all the way down to the water boy. Everybody got to be on the exact same page for you have a successful, organization.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not culture. I'm not saying this from what I coach. I've sat in the rooms with Saban, the coach from LSU, the coach from Notre Dame, the coach
Brian
from
Kelly.
Before Kelly, Lou Holtz.
Oh, Lou Holtz, okay.
A&M coach, them guys. Now I've heard these guys. I've been to clinics with these guys, and just to hear them talk about how you got to be from A to B and on the same page. That's why you see teams like Cleveland and Detroit. They're not winning organizations because they always have turnover. Look at they can find coaches after 1 year. Houston getting GM every other year. So that's what Billy talking about. Is something in the organization, but with the Cowboys is kind of outset a little bit because they too big of a brand to not to get back for 27 years, and they hadn't been back yet. Like you said, you went to Junior Olympics, you made it to the Junior Olympics and got second. They had made it to the Super Bowl. So you expect a team like the Cowboys to at least have been back by now. I mean, I'm not a Cowboy fan, but you expect for them to at least one or two more times in the 27-year period, or even NFC Championship game in a 27-year period. That's all he's saying.
But like, okay, let's look at how long. When's the last time the Yankees been to the World Series?
Who?
About 8 years, maybe.
The Yankees.
Yeah.
About 8 years. But they've been in the ALCS. I don't know how many times. You see what I'm saying?
Ran into Houston.
Boston started knocking them off.
Right, and that's what to me, a successful season is making it to the conference championship game. Now you're one of 4 teams, and now it's just a flip of the coin who goes. But at least play to represent the conference.
Right.
That's where I am. I'm not a Super Bowl or bust guy.
But see that some people are. I listen to my partners on the Dub podcast, and Kyle Ward, defensive coordinator that grew up with his middle brother was on our 4x1 some of them. And he went to Kimball.
Kyle?
Yeah, he'll tell you the standard ain't to just get to the state championship for Kimball, it's to win it. So
you gotta win it. Yeah.
Even if you get down there, now they finally got that. Nick finally won one, but he'll tell you, like it might say, "Oh well, Cowboys gets it." No, that's not the standard. So if we not go get all the way to the dance, then it's Super Bowl, but because of the standard of the organization. Like Kimball's standard is to win state championship basketball because that's they 7-1. Same, it just goes across the board for everybody. Those organizations and teams that got there.
But see, that's like you said. You just said it a minute ago. In that 10-year period with that Jason Garrett See, that was that was a culture thing because Jerry wanted his puppet boy. He instead of winning, right? So that was a culture thing. He would rather have his guy to do what he say than someone who gonna challenge him. So that was a culture thing right there. And when you do that for a so long period of time, it's gonna set you back a little bit.
Right, and in addition to that, right? If the standard is to go to the Super Bowl and win, and you haven't done it, we got to reset, reevaluate what's going on, and then do something about it. Because if we continue doing what we've been doing, we're going to continue getting what we've been getting. There has to be a reevaluation process somewhere.
That's what we did. That's what Philly did. We got rid of Doug. Right. We won a Super Bowl. Got rid of Doug in a year. Got signed a quarterback for $100-something million.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Got rid of him. It changed the culture. Got a whole new quarterback and a whole new coach. We didn't win it, but we made it back. Mm-hmm. So that's a good, like you said, the GM he cutthroat, but everybody like the owner. They can't be. It's hard for them to be the same. It is hard for them to be the same person because emotions get into. It gets involved with it. Because I think Jerry had a hard time letting Daz go, didn't he?
Hey, Romo. He had a hard time letting Romo go. That's what I believe. I don't know. I'm not in the building. From afar, it looks like that's why he didn't want to pay Dak because of Romo. Right? Romo was dating his niece at one point. Jeff, wasn't Romo dating somebody in his family?
I don't think so. I don't think he was.
Romo was sitting in the suites with Jerry, clocking money. Right? When his back hurt, he up in the suites.
I see he's getting back to that because he's building a solid defense now with the Quinn. He's getting back to where they used to have a solid defense back in the 90s. And now, you put enough pieces around it. Like I said, might not like I said, but he do enough to win as a quarterback. I don't care how much money I'm paying him.
Who is that? Talking about that?
That.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff. Talking about culture, right? And not to just bag on Cowboys, but it is just what it is, man. He made Dan Quinn one of the highest paid.
You are bagging on Cowboy. You know why? Because we're going to lose, you're going to hate.
He made Dan Quinn one of the highest paid assistant coaches in the league. How much was he getting? What, $8 million?
Oh, Dan?
Yeah, Dan Quinn.
Right.
How does that look for the head coach? This dude making just as much as a head coach. Close to it. He's like a coach in waiting. That is culture.
Mike McCarthy can get a raise. Coach, there ain't no salary cap in coaching. You can pay your coaches whatever you want to.
No, what I'm saying is, you say you listen to 105.3 The Fan. Talking about, man, Dan Quinn is sitting there waiting. So Mike McCarthy mess up. Mike McCarthy mess up. We got Dan Quinn.
Because you don't know if McCarthy saying, Jerry, do whatever you need to do to keep Dan Quinn here because I don't want to lose him. So if I need to overpay him to keep him, then I'm gonna do that. We don't know all of the
I'm not in the building.
So I'm gonna tell you, how I know something that haven't been. Late good friend of mine worked for the Mavericks.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people try to blame Mark Cuban for Avery Johnson getting fired. But a good friend told me that ain't why. They almost came to blows. Literally where they had to be separated. It was more to it than what people know. But the only reason I was able to know, and he, may he rest it, in heaven. But he's deceased now. But he bodyguard for Cuban and a lot of other men. He told me out his own mouth that ain't everybody go speculate why. We don't know what goes on in those closed doors. Now with the Garrett getting paid more than Wade Phillips, yeah, I get that. But we don't know if McCarthy saying, hey, I need him here. I want him here. Only way you go keep him is you pay him.
Talking about who?
Quinn. So if this team
did they come at the same time?
No, he had Mike Nolan first.
Oh yeah, Nolan. Yeah,
that was the COVID year, and the defense was terrible. Mike Nolan had, and that was that buddy thing.
Yeah,
he hired his buddy, and Mike Nolan never ranked higher than 25th in defense. So you brought on the guy that wasn't a good defense coordinator. So he lost a year with that, having a bad D coordinator. And then when he got Dan Quinn, of course he had to come in and change and implement. And then that got hurt that second year.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, it's gonna get kicked up.
Right. Yeah. So yeah. Billy says his computer just died. See, that's that karma. See, every time he talking about the Cowboys, one day phone die. Same thing. See, they go stop all that hate. See, a Negro ain't got sense enough to put his computer on the charger like me. How I keep mine on the charger. You see this? This is what you do, Billy. If you you put it on the charger, and it's gonna stay charged up. See, that's why y'all phones be dying, the computer dying, because y'all talking outside of your neck.
Man, all I know is y'all won't make it back next year because we going back. That's all I gotta say.
We shall see, man. Hey, I'm still gonna be here. Still go up this silver and blue, man. I'm not going nowhere, man.
I'm supposed to.
I could be just like everybody else. Like I told you, I got a partner that left us after 98 and went to the Redskins at the time and the Commanders now. And they ain't done that.
98?
When we lost to the Cardinals, he said we lose.
Had they been good since then? I'm talking about the Redskins weren't even good in 98.
No, he said that the Cowboys lost to the Cardinals. When they lost to the Cardinals in 98, I think they had
But why the Redskins? Did they win the Super Bowl or something?
I don't know how he chose his team, who he's gonna lead to, but I tell him all the time, you left for what? Come on now. You left the Cowboys to go to a team that ain't won since Doug Williams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not the Command, not the Redskins. I don't think I would have went to them.
So I'm go ride. I'm gonna ride.
Hey, mine can be 1-15. I'm gonna ride with them.
And if my homegoing service don't have but 10 people, if you can't come to my homegoing service, if you can't say nothing good, one good thing about the Cowboys.
I won't be there then.
Well, yeah. So, hey.
I don't think you gonna have too many people there.
I have enough. Hey, the people that love me the most. That's all. It ain't.
Oh man.
But all right, man. Head on that.
Yeah, we should get some more big news tomorrow. Tomorrow is the official day, so it'll be some more stuff happening tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, then we'll pick up next week.
Oh yeah.
All right then, Joe.
All right.
All right.